everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we're checking out Tapestry.
With the Arts and Architecture expansion.
Oh, yes.
And the Plots and Ploys expansion.
Yeah.
We got it all going.
Just mixed in here.
And we are not playing with the Shadow Empire variant. We're just going to play 2 players. Just straight.
2-player.
Yeah.
Yep. And,
we'll see how it goes.
Quick side note, if you are interested in learning Tapestry in general and you want to try it out, it is available to play on BGA.
BoardGameArena.com.
So do that. It's great. I've had a lot of fun with that. So.
Well, that won't help you learn to play it. We'll help you learn it.
We'll help you learn to play it, but you can try it there.
That's
for
right.
Sure.
So, Tapestry is a somewhat of a civilization builder.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of map movement, but the focus is not really on the maps. The focus is on advancing up the 4 different tracks. The military track, the science track, the exploration track, and the technology track. The Arts and Architecture expansion will add the arts track, which Steph has really been excited about.
That's always that's like my theme. I love that.
You love the arts.
I love the arts.
Yes.
So that's always been something I enjoy.
So for those of you who don't know or who are familiar with Tapestry but are not familiar with the expansions, the Plots and Ploys? Plots and Ploys?
Plots and Ploys.
Hold on.
Plans.
The
PP.
So there's an AA expansion and a PP expansion. So the Plans and Ploys expansion includes these blueprint cards, which will give you additional landmarks if you fulfill certain goals. And it comes chock full with a lot of different nations and Tapestry cards. So those will be added with the Plans and Ploys expansion. The Arts and Architecture expansion will add the arts track along with some arts cards. What are those cards? Masterpiece cards.
Yes.
Along with advanced capital city maps.
Oh, I love this.
Where you are going to have, so you're going to be dealt out your normal capital city map as normal, and you will be given an advanced one. If you don't want to play the advanced one, you can play the normal one. However, there are certain rules that happen with each of the advanced civilization. Now, if you think that that's not crazy, let's take a look at yours.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, the different districts are islands.
Archipelago.
The different districts are islands, and so each region is an island, not a 3x3 grid. So things are a little bit different with this one. You can still hang off the edge of the map.
There's no rule against it
for
anyway,
Archipelago. There is one advanced map that will not let you go off the edge.
Yeah, so
it's a very open map. But it's all along the top and bottom edges, so you could basically just put one of your buildings down and boom, you've got an instant row. Anyway, that is what Arts and Architecture is basically going to give you. Oh, and the arts will give you new inspiration tiles to change your income tracks. And you can choose one of your income tracks to upgrade.
I love these.
You love those, for sure.
There's a new icon. It's a light bulb.
A light bulb. And that's what that is.
And that will allow you to upgrade those tracks.
Inspiration.
Yeah, is that it makes sense if it is.
Yes. Those are inspiration tiles, so yes, inspiration.
Cool.
So, let's take a look at how we have this all set up. So, as you might guess, this is a huge table hog. We've got this camera zoomed way out and everything. So, for those of you who don't know how to play Tapestry, these are not normally on the board. We each have a player board. We each have a nation that we have chosen. We basically get 2 and you choose one. And we have our chosen capital city map. We start off with nothing. We have no buildings. We have nothing on a capital city. We have nothing, no resources or anything to start out with. And like I say, we are trying to advance up these tracks. Oh, I should mention, these are Geek Up bits. Is that correct?
Yes, we do have the Geek Up bits.
We do have the Geek Up bits. So normally you will just put your cubes onto the board to go up the tracks, but not with the Geek Up bits. You can have special science bits or technology bits or military bits instead of just using a cube to go up the tracks. We also have the victory point markers, which are these little platforms. They're easy to, they're sort of big, but they are easy to stack on top of each other if for some reason you end up on the same victory point spot. So put that back over there at 0. We have our technology cards up there, some Tapestry cards over there. But we start off with nothing. Now, the goal of the game is to try to get as many victory points as possible. And you can score victory points a number of ways, by building technologies, by doing things with the technology cards, by colonizing territories on the map, by exploring territories on the map, and just advancing up these tracks. So, the first thing that we do, Dot has chosen me to go first. So when we are using the landmarks from plans and ploys, we are going to go in reverse order, deal out a number of blueprints equal to the number of players plus 1, and the last player will get first choice. Each of these will have a certain goal that you have to do before you can build this. So for this one, at the end of the turn, if you have 6 hexes in your supply, you get to build this landmark. The landmarks are going to go on your capital city map, and it's good to fill up the capital city map as much as possible, because at least with most games, with most of the capital cities, whenever you fill up a region, a 3x3 region, you are going to get 1 bonus resource. During income, whenever you have a filled in row or a filled in column, you're going to get bonus points based on how much income you are making. Currently, it is 1 point per completed row and 1 point per completed column whenever you get income. So that's good to know before starting out. It is worth noting, this is huge. This is a bad thing with this expansion. Arts and architecture included several more of the blueprint cards.
I think it was 5 total.
They're the 5 or 6 more total, but 3 of them are printed upside down. So, for instance, the villa. This is what James had drafted in our game with him, and he drafted it based on the shape right here. And I actually turned it down based on that shape right there, because it did not fit on my map. Well, here is the building. What can you tell me? Well, you might not be able to see it because of the green grass. What can you tell me about the shape of this building? It is not the shape that is on the card. It is as if someone turned this upside down and took a picture of this and used this as the template. Yeah. No, this is incorrect. The response on the forums has been, this doesn't affect gameplay, but it did affect James's gameplay.
Yeah.
He could not place this on his map, slowing him down just enough.
Dan, I think there were 2 that were correct and 3 that were incorrect.
Well, Dan said which one is correct, which way is correct. The correct way is however this building goes on your map.
Yeah, otherwise you can't
you can't place it.
You can't place it on your board.
So, this would fit like this instead of the other way. If you had counted on it going the other way, then it just would not fit on your map. So,
yeah,
there are 3 of them like this.
Yeah.
The bird watching perch is opposite, as you can see.
Yep.
And the castle is all sorts of opposite.
Can't see it.
Whoops, need to move it down a little bit. As you can see, it is the opposite of this. They took an image of this. That is incorrect.
The upside down.
It is this way. Yeah.
I mean, the miniature for this is awesome, though. I have to say.
Yeah, the miniature is fantastic.
It's amazing.
And it's going to go on your capital city board. I've got a place for it right there.
I have no room on my board.
Do you have no rum?
Yeah, I mean, look. All these islands are very small.
Dan says we'll get it correct eventually. There are also civilization adjustments, and they have put them all on the back of the ANA rulebook. Some of them have no adjustments. For those of you who don't know, they've made little tweaks to several of the civilization powers, but obviously none of the new ones have been changed yet. At some point, they
Dan, my goodness,
they will eventually. Oh my goodness, Dan. Eventually, they might change some of these and tweak them based on if some of them are overpowered or not. So, anyway, that said, it's super fun, even if you don't even know about the civilization adjustments. It's just that some of them are going to be slightly more powerful, or some of them slightly weaker than others. So, just know that going in, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
So, you are choosing first.
I'm going to choose the urban farm because, look, it fits
It fits perfectly right there. So your urban farm was the one that I just told everyone about. I'm taking the skyscraper. As soon as I have a completed row or column in my capital city, I'm going to slap this 3x3 skyscraper on.
Is this the urban farm?
Is that it?
Kind of looks like it.
And so the good thing about the skyscraper is that it is going to be the biggest building on the map.
Oh my god, that's like tiebreaker. Or
and no, this is the new tiebreaker. If you have the same victory points at the end of the game, whoever has the tallest building is going to win. So
yeah, you got that one again. That's like your.
Well,
favorite.
I mean, it was there, and why not?
Yeah, all right. It was there.
I mean, it fills up a lot of space. Why would I not take it?
I can't get it on my board. No skyscrapers allowed in Archipelago.
No, you literally don't have a place to put it.
I mean, I could put it off the board.
So, here is one rule that some people don't remember as they're playing. If you don't have space to put a landmark on your map, you can, in most maps, hang it off the edge. So if you've only got this place right here, you can hang it slightly off the edge or slightly off the edge this way. As long as you have, even if you don't have any room on your map, you still have the landmark.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's how that works. So, I'm just going to put this off to the side. On your turn, you can either take an advance turn or an income turn. And this is just going to disappear because no one chose it. The first thing you must do is an income turn because you have no resources starting out. So on your income turn, you are basically going to follow. I wish I had a player mat. There we go. You are just going to follow the income turn right here. Notice that during turn 1, you don't have any civilization thing to do. Usually, actually,
there could be
the gambler does actually.
Yeah, the gambler does,
which is me. You will play a tapestry card on 2 through income turn 2 through 4. You will get a tech increase and victory points on turns 2 through 4. 2 through 5 actually, and you will get income. So basically, on your first income, you are basically, unless you're the gamblers, who is me, you are just going to get your basic income. So what do we get on income? Well, you will get income based on which of these buildings you have revealed points for. So if you notice on mine and Steph's boards, we have one spot on each section visible under markets and houses and farms and armories, which correspond to the 4 tracks of the board. Notice on the board that I'm going to get one of these bags of gold, one of these, I don't know, I guess these are little lab scientists or something. One scientist, one of these conquest stars, and one of these mushrooms. And I guess they think the mushrooms are for exploring. And I will just move these over to the 1 on my track down here. You can have no more than 8 of a resource. So you will basically get a bunch of resources, and once you don't have any more resources, you're going to have to take another income. When you have taken your 5th income, your game is done. So my game might end before Steph's game ends.
It's true.
It's true. Now, as you build more of these income buildings, you will get more and more either income or victory points as you go up, and that's going to be super helpful. You might also get, whoops, I don't know if I can fit this on here. Exploration hexes, which will go on the map, and tapestry cards, which you will play one every income turn, and this will give you some sort of effect for this era. Basically, after your 5th, you'll have eras 2, 3, and 4 to basically play around in. After the 5th income, though, that's it. You'll basically get 3 big incomes. Well, four big incomes if you count the first income you get with like next to nothing.
Yeah.
But it will help. Anyway, that is all an income turn consists of, really. If you are taking an advance action, you are usually going to be spending resources to advance up the 4, now 5 tracks with the arts and architecture. So let's say I wanted to advance up the military track. All of these tracks require any one resource, even the arts track, any one of these resources to advance up. So I could go here and I could take a conquest action. Or I could go up here on the technology track and make one of these technologies, which I'm going to put down at the bottom of my, beside my capital city. And I can then develop that technology and then complete that technology by putting it up to the top area eventually.
Yeah, they all have different requirements for that.
They all have different requirements. For example, this is the light bulb technology. If I can get this up to the circle area, I'm going to get one of those money resources, the bag of gold resource. If I can get it up to the top, I'm going to get a free income building, and it will be these cool little huts. Look at the detail on these is fantastic.
Love it.
For these little plastic minis. So, and despite these being sort of muted, neutral sort of colors, like yellow and brown and gray and sort of burgundy-ish, they are fairly easy to tell apart. Not as easy to tell on the game board, but here on the map, they really tend to pop out. What?
I just wanted you to explain the requirement for.
Oh, the requirement. So this requirement for the light bulb, somebody, you or one of your neighbors, must be to group 2 of military. Notice these are set up as group, it's military 1, military 2, military 3, military 4. And you or one of your neighbors must have that technology, must have advanced at least that far. So let's see. I talked a little bit about, military you can conquest. Talked a little bit about getting tech. If you do exploration and you decide if you can get as far as the exploration action, you can take one of your hex tiles that you have. You can put it on the board, and when you place it, you're going to get victory points based on how many sides match. So let's say I have this, and this is my only exploration tile. I want to make it so at least one hex side matches on each side of this hex. Here I've got 2 hex sides that match. It doesn't make the third one match. If I rotate this around, it doesn't get any better because I don't have any mountains on this hex. Well, you have to put this next to where you are. Let's say maybe I could place it over here. That would be 3 hex sides that have at least 1 bit touching that matches. That's 3 victory points.
Yeah.
Let's say I place it over. How about here? That's 1, 2, 3 sides that match. If I turn it a little bit, it's still 3 sides that match. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. I can't place it over here. But anyway, you don't have to have presence on these other tiles. You just have to be next to where this tile is going. And then you are going to get whatever resource is in the middle of that tile. I didn't actually explain how to conquest, but what you would do is...
Jelfia was asking.
Jelfia asked, does it have to be near where you are? Or can you put it in another region? So yes, it has to be right next to where you are.
One of your regions. But if he moves out...
Yes, well, I'm about to explain the conquest. So anything with 2 of these structures in it cannot be conquested. However, if it only has 1 or none, then you can explore. You can conquest adjacent to your region. Let's go ahead and put this out here, just like this. If I were to, I can conquest this spot. I could conquest this spot, or any of those other 2 spots over to the right and top sides of me. And all you'll do is just place this there, and then you will roll the conquest dice. And that will either give me usually some sort of victory points or some sort of resource. I'm going to roll them, and I'm going to choose one of them. Ooh, this says I'm going to get what's on the tile, which is the star, or I can get 5 victory points. And you have to make that decision now. I can't wait till later. So, and then the next time I want to conquest, maybe I can conquest here. Oh, hey, there are some end game bonuses over here. The first person to conquest the middle island is going to get 10 victory points. So that's helpful.
Yeah.
But let's say Steph comes along and she places this down at one point, and then she conquests here and then conquests here. Can she take over me? Yes, she can. She will place this here. She will knock mine over, showing that she is in control of it. And now there are 2 here. Nobody else can conquest and take over that hex area. And if she takes this over, she will be the second person to conquer the middle island. Oh, wait, here's another advancement bonus that going on here. Topple 2 opponent's towers. Look, she's toppled 2 of my towers. She's going to get 10 victory points. And if I can do the same to her by eventually... Now, I am now no longer next to that spot. I sort of have to go around if I can in order to try to topple 2 of her towers. And that almost puts me out of towers. I've only got 3 left at the... this is not so much a war game, but it's good for getting you more resources. And for getting those really tasty
there's also different types of
points.
Victory points that will score for the control you have on the map.
Yes, absolutely. So like whenever we're getting our income, this victory point symbol means however many regions you have control of. And notice there's another one over here, so you could get 2 victory points for every one of your controlled regions. So, more ways to get victory points. Going up the science track, you might, if I went to here, there's a little die. There's a 12-sided die in the original, which is upgraded to a 20-sided die with arts and architecture. It will add the arts and architecture board symbol on it. Basically, this die with an X on it means roll the die and you can advance up that track. But the X means you don't get whatever bonus is printed on the space. So I roll the science, I get to advance on the science track again. So that's with no bonus. And I don't pay the cost to advance.
That's what's nice about it.
That's what's nice. Now you'll notice some of these spaces have a bonus symbol. You're going to get whatever's at the top. And optionally, you can choose, for instance, in this one, to pay a resource and get an income building of this specific type. So I would put that on my capital city board, hopefully making a row or a column or completing one of my little 3x3 areas.
Nothing else, it starts getting you income.
Exactly. Notice, I've got more income and these things open up. Now notice I've got red dots all over. What does that mean? Well, those are counted as filled, but I can't put anything on them. So I might want to put something down here and then later fill in those spots and that spot. And hey, I've got a completed column. Mm-hmm. Or I can start it here, 2 more, and I would have a completed column there instead. So that would be nice.
You're also trying to fill in the 3x3.
Right. Well, yeah.
Resources.
I did mention the 3x3 the 3x3 area as well.
All things to think about.
And there's so many different paths in this game. So you can get cards, you can get more tiles, you can get more income buildings as you travel. Now, as you go from zone 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, the first person to go into a zone is going to get the corresponding landmark. Usually they will get bigger and better as you advance. So not only do you get the bonus on the space, you will get the income building. So all of them at this number 2 level are just going to be little 2x2 landmarks. But as you go, they are going to be different shapes as you go. The lighthouse is a little 2x2, but the train station is a 3x3. The launch pad is not very big. It's only a 2x3, but it lets you put it exactly where you want it. It looks like the second level is sort of the big one, and the third one is like usually something to fit perfectly into a little spot on your whatever spot's remaining
by the time you're getting
on
up
your
there,
mat.
It's like you're running out of room.
You're already running out of room. Exactly.
Maybe if you're playing decently, like sometimes I do.
Exactly. Now, a lot of people will put the buildings directly on that mat. We don't have the room here, so we've just got them off to the boxes off to the side.
Yes.
So yeah, you want to try to advance up the tracks as quickly as possible. And when you get to the end of a track, you're usually getting the best bonus that you can possibly get. Hey, what happens if you get to the end of the track? That's our third and final in-game bonus. If you can complete any advancement track, you can get 10 points. Now, you can only get each of these one time. You can't get them a second time. So these are going to be available to both me and Steph as the game goes.
Even with more players, it's only 2 spots, I believe.
Right.
So.
Now, if I'm the first to get this landmark, Steph's not going to get it because there's only one copy of each landmark in the game.
Yep. What's the icon for a landmark? Is that a castle?
The icon for a landmark is that little castle, but it's usually that is on your nation bonus.
Okay,
correct.
That was my question.
So yes, I will explain that in a little bit because every nation is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Let me look over here and see if there's anything else. There are sometimes ways to activate. If you advance to certain parts of a track, you can advance on other tracks, and you can get this chain of bonuses going on. Which I love chains of things. Like if you're playing Doppelt, So Clever or Ganz Schön Clever, it's really I love how certain things can chain to other things, and so that's always really crunchy for me.
Hey, Bree.
Hey, Bree. So I was saying, as you advance from Region 1 to Region 2 to Region 3, it's going to become more expensive to advance one step up the track. Like it's one of any resource all through here, all through your first zone. So it really doesn't matter how you spend your resources. Because we have 4 resources, we're not going to go very far on our first little bit. But once you get into the next area, it's going to cost me a star and a resource. Or a star and 2 resources, or 2 stars. As the farther you go, the more expensive or the more specific it's going to get. 1 resource, a gold and a resource, a gold and 2 resources, 2 gold. A resource, a mushroom and a resource, a mushroom and 2 resources, 2 mushrooms. So it follows all the way through, except for the arts track, which is different. 1 resource, 2 resources that are not the same, 3 resources, 2 resources that are the same. So, the only thing majorly different about the arts track is that you can, anytime you get to this icon, you are going to get a masterpiece. And a masterpiece is going to give you something that activates every income phase, at least for most cards. It might give you victory points. It might give you technical advancements. It might give you it might let you activate a space that you're on another time. But that's only once per game.
I had one that was spend a resource. So one, I had to have a resource. Mm-hmm. That was hard. To advance on the arts track.
Yes.
And I'd get the benefit
and you get the benefit.
So it was worth
now, here's the catch. Here's the
man,
catch. It happens at the start of your income.
Yeah, you don't get your
before you get income. Before you get income. That's the catch.
Yes.
Is that you need to make sure you've got an income a resource available if it costs you a resource to activate it. Yeah. None of these out here currently do. But once someone takes one of these, another one's going to pop right back out. You can also, with these light bulbs, you can upgrade your victory point tracks. I think I mentioned this a little bit earlier. You can upgrade your victory point tracks. Now, obviously, you cannot put this income track over your military. That has to go over your markets, your technology track. You can't mix and match your income tracks. You can upgrade a similar track to the corresponding track.
Yeah.
But hey, that's more victory points and more income that you can get. I believe that is mostly it, other than specific icons all over the board. Eventually, you can explore space tiles, which you give you a whole bunch of points. You can advance to the end of the science track and be advancing on 4 different tracks at once, just with one push down the track. There are a lot of different paths to victory. I had never known Steph to not go with science, and yet that's exactly what she did in our first game of arts and architecture. You went up the arts track. I
did arts and tech.
You did arts and tech.
I wanted to see what the arts had to offer.
And so I rarely did military. So I went military and then a scattering of everything else, I think.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. So explain.
And James went up the tech track like crazy.
No, that was me.
James, what did James go up?
James was doing science.
James was doing it. Oh yeah, James went all the way to the end of the science track, just about. So what did you say? You wanted to mention what?
Explain your gamblers.
Okay, so each of us has a specific nation. Mm-hmm. My nation is the gamblers.
Found in arts and architecture, right? Or plan.
This is found in arts and architecture.
Okay.
So the gamblers know when to hold them and know when to fold them. That's what it says on the map.
It does, yeah.
If I start the game with a civilization at the end of my first income turn, reveal 3 tapestry cards and then play one that has a when played ability on it. A when played is just, it happens once and it doesn't stay in effect the whole era. But I will place this over my Maker of Fire. Normally we don't do that. Normally you just let Maker of Fire be as it is on your first income, and you'll play in spots, into the other spots for the other 3 eras. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to play one on this Maker of Fire. If I don't draw any cards that can go there, then I just save 1 card and discard the rest. Mm-hmm. Then on every other one of my other income turns, before I normally put out my tapestry card, I can do a when played, carry it out, and then put one on top of it. Now, I did not mention the first person to go into a new era gets 1, 2, or 3 bonus resources. That's a good thing, and yet it's a bad thing.
Because, it's both bad and good.
Because if you are the first to advance into a new era, you probably didn't have a lot of stuff to do the previous era.
Yeah.
Meaning, you might be a little behind.
Or if you have leftover resources and you're like, I just want to go into the next era to get extra resources, well, that one resource that you could have spent could have been used for so much
to get more resources.
Things. So it's like, do you do it or do you not do it? And I think that's actually a really clever, little incentive to go into the next era if you're not sure. But man, it's if you can keep pushing it, you should keep trying. You should squeeze every resource out if you can. Well, that's also why it's so hard with the arts track. If you have to pay a resource and you
Well, for instance, if I spend 1 resource to go into here, I can either conquest, which might give me a resource to keep going,
or extra
because
points.
of the resource die.
Yeah.
Or I can get another military building, which gives me another military resource.
Yes.
But that lets you keep going on other tracks. And so the key is to keep pushing, keep building, keep squeezing out the resource, and then go.
No one to hold them.
And know when to hold them, when to fold them. So anyway, that is the Gamblers. That's a fairly decent ability. More Tapestry cards, always a good thing.
Yeah, I think that would be good for
And I get 3 free Tapestry cards to look at for that.
Yeah, that's
nice. I only get to keep one. Sure. But still.
All right. Something to note is that some of the Tapestry cards have trap on it.
Oh, yes.
And so you
like if I were going to conquest her territory, she could trap me.
I have a trap, then I actually get to claim that area as my own instead.
You can like put a second one on your own and topple your own tower so nobody can go in it. But that or something
stays there.
There are different types of traps, aren't there?
Oh, maybe.
I can't remember. Anyway,
I haven't seen all the cards.
Right.
You're not going to get through the deck.
Just know that the trap, things might not go as intended. What?
I just wanted to show. It's like a big...
It's a big, huge stack of cards.
It's like doubled in size with the arts expansion, I think.
Yes.
It's like a lot.
Yes. So just don't go into a conquest thinking, oh yeah, this is definitely going to happen. Oh no, it might not. If you have a Tapestry card just sitting in your hand, it might be a trap waiting for me. Now you are not going to be... Hi, Mom. You are not going to be able to play all the cards in your hand. You're not going to be able to advance all the text in your tableau. It's just not going to happen. Oh, you are the collectors. When you gain one of the following during a turn, meaning a conquest or a... What did you shake your head?
Well, so I'm kind of confused about that one. I think when I take this action, I basically just take it and put it on here.
Yes, it says via the conquer benefit, do not roll dice.
I believe it's this action. Okay.
Yes, it's that action. So instead of putting it out here and conquering, you're going to put it here.
On there, sure.
Right. Or one of those income buildings.
And I think it's the gray one specifically.
Yes. Or a landmark. Instead of putting it on your map, you will put it on that sheet. Or
Which might not be bad for Archipelago, by the way.
That's right. Or a tapestry card. Or one of the civilization tiles. The exploration tiles. Or a tech card. Put it here if you don't already have that type. And then you'll gain a resource. And at the end of the game, you're going to get 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, or 21 points for 6 different objects.
All of them.
Now, those items are still yours for scoring.
Meaning I'll get the income that this building would otherwise produce, I think.
Right. But you don't really get... They can't be used.
I get a resource, basically, is what I get.
And some victory points. And resources are good. But anyway, the cards and tiles are just kept face down. You can't upgrade them. You can't build on them. You can't develop them.
It's sad.
It's sad, but not bad.
It will be manageable.
It will be fine.
I'll figure it out.
And it's 21 victory points.
If I can do it.
Yeah, but I mean, am I going to get 21? Who knows? I'm a gambler.
Well, that's also funny.
So, we start off with nothing.
Well, we started with a blueprint.
Yes, but no income. So
now you do your income.
I'm going to be taking my income, but first I'm going to get 3 tapestry cards, and hopefully there is a win played ability on one of them. Oh yes, I do have one.
So that happens before you take your income or after you take your income?
It's at the end of your first... If you start the game with a civilization, at the end of your first income turn, do this. Okay. Every other time, it's at the beginning of my income turns.
So you should also have this in your income, and you should have a tile in your income. If it matters for when played.
Okay, so... That's not how this works.
Okay.
That's not how my ability works.
All right.
But you're right, I do get this, but I can't use one of those as a win played. It must come from these 3.
Okay.
It says, reveal 3, play 1 with a win played, discard the other. If none of these match, just add 1 to my hand. That's it. Okay. I can't use this.
Okay.
I could look at this to see if it's going to, how it's going to
play out,
interact with everything else.
Don't forget to collect Howard the Duck.
Don't forget to collect. Oh, because you're the collector.
I'm the collector.
Yeah, that's an Avengers Marvel reference. So,
the duck.
I do have something that I can spend, that I can place. And it's going to be fairly good. This has a win played, but it's pay 5 or 10 or 15 victory points to gain 1, 2, or 3 resources. Or pay 1, 2, or 3 resources to gain 15 victory points. And I can't spend VP I don't have. So I can't.
Oh, so you can't go negative.
I'd have to pay resources to gain points. This one isn't continuous. I can't play it. So I am going to play this trap.
Okay. You
get that 10 says points. When played, I get 10 points.
Oh, well, that seems better than nothing.
Yeah, this trap normally says you may discard this card from my hand when an opponent tries to conquer your territory. If you do, gain a resource and topple their outpost. So I would basically, bloop. Yeah. You would come in, basically, where am I here? I am trying to conquer your territory. Let's say we're over here. I would say, I'm going to take you over, and you go, nope, I've taken you over. Just like that.
Yeah, that's what most of the traps
I think that's what most of them do. So, yes, I am going to put that over my Maker of Fire. Now, notice, this is not normally what you do on your first income turn. That's just because I'm the gamblers.
Yeah, and that's where the masterpiece cards go anyway, but...
Where the masterpiece... Oh, yeah, they normally go there. Yes, you are correct.
My incl. Well, you get it.
So I'm just going to put this face down just so it doesn't distract me from... I mean, it's just 10 points. I will just put it over there.
Yeah, you did it.
I did it. You're doing your income.
Yep.
Which is what you do as the first turn of the game.
Don't like
Do you know when this releases says Blessed Exchequer?
I'm pretty sure it released.
Has it? I'm not sure.
Check the Stonemeyer website. I thought it released at the beginning of January or at the end of December or something. Pretty sure.
Oh, which direction do I want to go with all this mess?
Really thought it released. Only one of each resource is so lame. Man, it would have been great if you could go negative for extra resources.
Yes.
Jelby says product details. Our web store price for this expansion is $45. The SKU is this.
And the worldwide retail release is February 4th.
Oh, Mary. Okay, I really thought it was like...
It's not out yet.
I really thought it was like just like last week or something.
But hey, your copy might not have the mess up, but I mean, I've heard a lot of people already say...
I'm pretty sure it's probably the same batch.
It's probably the same batch. I'm guessing they're going to have to issue a correction.
I'm going to Sharpie the correct pattern.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I recommend it. I think I am going to, right off the bat, I am going to take my random science.
Good luck.
Yeah, this sometimes doesn't work out the way I want it to. It looks like I'm going up on the gears.
Probably not what you wanted.
You don't know.
I feel like that's what you did yesterday or when we played with James.
Well, it messed me up because of a certain Tapestry card I had. But then I didn't understand the Tapestry card, so it didn't matter.
I will spend and go up the exploration tracking.
Exploration?
And get some more of these tiles.
Some tasty tiles.
Oh, pre-order was December. Gotcha.
Oh,
so
nice.
I guess it's any day now.
Any day now.
Cool.
Oh, all of these buildings are tasty.
Tasty, too.
I love tasty buildings.
So, I mean, that's like this week. That's like, what, Friday?
It's like in a minute.
The end of the month already. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Michael's winning.
What? How am I winning? Oh, yes, I'm winning.
That's how.
Not really.
Snot.
I'm snot really. I am, again, not going to have any... I don't think I'm going to have any income by the time my turn comes around. 10VP, good job.
Yeah, I definitely recommend the plots and plans and ploys. Can't remember. That's a piece. It's plans and ploys.
Yeah.
I really like it, and I really like the arts. I guess if I had to choose one, I would probably pick arts, just because it adds the extra track.
But why not both?
Why not both?
Why not?
You know, the little girl?
Why not both?
Why not both? So innocent.
¿Por qué no los dos? Yeah, I'm gonna be at the point where I can't do what I want to do.
What's that?
Can't do what I want to do. That is, I can't do what I want to do. Oh, that is different than I thought it was.
Oh.
That is different than I thought it was. I'm going to advance on the military track, and I'll spend the military even though it doesn't really matter. And I think I will go on this mountain right here and conquer it. And then I will either take 2 victory points, or I can take
a gray resource. Obviously.
How about gray resource?
Yeah, seems good.
It does not suck.
I will blah.
Really? Blah?
I will go up the exploration track and place a tile.
Here you go.
Here I go.
You're going for that middle. Going for the middle. Looks like 2 match.
1, 2,
3
3.
match. 3 match. 3 victory points.
I'm catching you.
Yeah, you're totally catching
But I get
me.
2 of these.
2 more tiles.
Yeah. I might just use one of them.
You might put one of them on there.
Yep.
So when you gain at least one of them, you may place one of them on that. So you have to be at a point where you're gaining them. So that goes face down.
Yep, and then I gain a resource.
A resource.
Sure.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, I thought that seemed decent.
Dece. Nobody says dece. That you cannot make that a thing just by saying it. It doesn't work like you cannot just make it a thing just because you want to make it a thing. It doesn't. It does not work that way.
This?
No, that's already a thing. It's already a thing. I have 3 resources. I can probably at most get 2 buildings. That's not bad. Oh, but the buildings will not be... the second building, if it's the same type, it's victory points. Blah. No, you don't want victory points starting out. You want pushes. You want income. You want income.
Yeah.
That's the catch. You want income.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. None of these are good right now. Nope. Victory points per steps up this track. Victory points per steps up this track. No, this track and not this track, but these buildings and is that the brown buildings or the brown buildings?
Yeah, red buildings and brown buildings. Plus their income of one of those 2 resources.
Yes.
So
and then
that's
advance
pretty good.
Advance something that you can't advance.
No, that you didn't already
advance.
Or
Or that you won't already. Yeah.
Want something like that.
Won't advance again.
It's pretty good.
Well, it could be good. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Nope. I don't like it. I wish I knew which way I was going with this. I am going to advance up the science track.
Ooh. You get a card.
I get a card. Optionally, I can get a building, which I will take.
Whee!
Card. Reach to get it here. Okay, that seems good.
And you're paid a resource to get a building?
I paid the resource, yes. I'm getting a building, yes. All of that is happening, yes. Oh, I forgot to mention what my canyon is. We talked about yours.
Yep.
Yours are basically just odd-shaped regions. If one of my cacti is completely surrounded by buildings and impassable plots, which this is the, impassable plots around it. If it's completely surrounded, it counts as completed. And it becomes another red dot. Otherwise...
So it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be a red. It's an optional red.
Okay.
Bless you. So otherwise I can build on top of it. But it can be an optional red.
Well, it seems flexible.
It is really flexible. I like it. So yeah, I'll put it there.
Wow. Me?
Did you not go?
No.
No. You have a lot of resources.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up the explore track.
Exploring again?
I think I want to build this house right about next to this volcano.
I think you should build it. Does it make you feel better?
No.
No question mark. Yeah. I think I'm gonna explore one more another.
And rolling the die or gonna get a building?
I think I'm gonna get a building. I'm looking. Let me look around here.
Let me look.
Let me look around. You know what? I don't need the victory points. I think I might just roll a die. And not get the benefit. This is my last thing, no matter what. I think. That's a hard choice. I mean, I don't need the whopping. Let's see. This is number of completed rows or columns. I would get nothing for it.
You could save your resource and pass early, or do something else.
I could save my resource and pass early. Considering I don't really get anything for it. Ooh. Actually, this does help me. I will go ahead and build it.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. It makes sense to do.
I'm quickly gonna pass. No, I'm not gonna pass.
You could if you want to.
No.
If you want that resource that badly, you go right ahead.
No, I want that landmark thing.
So, these you don't have to use. However, they're super helpful to keep track of what's still available out there, just at a glance.
But those are also included with plans.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, that wasn't in the base game.
This is her lighthouse that she has created.
It's so great. I need the lighthouse.
Because you're in the islands.
I'm in the islands.
That gives you a resource.
It does give me a resource.
Yay. Yours is hard to build on, but you have a lot of red dots, so you're going to get bonuses really easily.
No.
Or easier.
Sure, maybe.
If you can squeeze the buildings on there.
Yeah.
Clearly, I must pass. So the first thing I do is I'm going to get 3 of these cards. I do have 2 when played.
Oh, I was supposed to do the rest of my action.
Rest of your action. What was the rest of your action?
I get to play one of these tiles down.
Oh, and explore. So I'll wait.
Yeah.
It might matter. Do you want to have your tiles face up like this or face down?
It doesn't matter.
It does a little bit. That looks like 3 points.
Yep. And a tapestry card. A tech card.
That looks like 3 points.
3 points. Which one of these though? The thing is, like, that's gonna be I can already do the second half of that. This you or I would have to get to the second part of red. You or I would have to get to the second part of yellow.
Correct.
This gets me a house right away.
No!
Are you literally gonna just take that?
Yes. All right, flip it out. Hopefully it's something I can use. No, it's not. No, it was going to get me that, which is going to get me my resource, which is going to get me my row, which is going to give me some points. So, yeah, you totally screwed me in mid-turn.
Well, I mean, it was still my turn.
It was.
You jumped the gun.
It was. Let me see that. I can't see the automation. It's got a lot of text on it.
It does have a lot of text.
If there is no landmark on this card, whenever you gain a landmark, you can place it on this card to automatically upgrade automation. The prerequisite is that there's a landmark on this card. So, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. I don't care now. Now I don't care. So, all right, now I have new things to look at. Looking at my card, seeing what I got. Can't believe that happened.
It was the best of the bunch.
It was. Unfortunately, it's totally derailed my turn. So now I have to sort of regroup. So.
Hey, Moonshot Studios! Thanks for the raid!
Woohoo!
Woo!
I am in the middle of chewing on an income turn here.
What were you guys playing? Tell us about your stream. We just started Tapestry with both expansions, Plans and Ploys, and Arts and Architecture. Hello.
Hello, hello.
What were you guys doing? Thanks for that raid, by the way. We were exploring Elite Dangerous.
Oh, I love Elite Dangerous.
That's awesome.
With or without the, what's the expansion that I haven't gotten yet? The first person, where you can like go out of the ship. You've seen me play Elite Dangerous.
I've seen you play
I play it in VR.
Odyssey.
I love it.
Odyssey, yeah.
Love it. Odyssey, yes. I have not played with Odyssey, and I haven't played Elite Dangerous in a while.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's why I started streaming on my channel.
Yeah, for
is to play Elite Dangerous, because when you look around in VR, It's like you're in the ship. I mean,
it's pretty cool.
It's not even like sort of like you're in the ship. It is like you're in the ship. It's fantastic. No VR for Odyssey yet?
Oh.
What? You can't play it with... You can't play Odyssey in VR?
That seems weird.
That would... Yeah, that I would...
Now he's less interested.
Now I'm much less interested. Wow, that is shocking, I'll be honest.
He says, not yet, but
you can, but it's flat. So is it like it's just a screen in front of you, basically, when you do it?
Probably.
And doesn't wrap, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's probably flat. That's
yeah. Well, thanks for the info, Moonshot. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Well, it's better than nothing. I mean, It would not be the first VR app to have to resort to that.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
It sounds like fun. Actually, it sounds like work.
No.
Elite Dangerous is very much work.
Oh, no, it's fun.
Mining things for coppers or whatever.
And shooting things in the sky. Upgrading your ship. No different than upgrading your technologies like this. Am I right?
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have this one that I'm not playing. And I'm just going to show it to everyone just so you guys can see what sort of things I was thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah, Moonshot does exploration, so it's chill. Yeah, I mean, I like made a beeline. I actually went for the remote colony, and then I zigzagged over to the black hole in the center. I think it's Sagittarius A or something. And then I went and explored all the way back home. So I'm now back at the home sectors again after making a huge run. It's so much fun. Anyway.
That's awesome.
I thought about doing Oil Magnate. When played, choose an advancement track. Your neighbors and you may advance once on that track, but only you gain the benefit and can pay to gain the bonus. I thought about doing that with this, but it only lets me advance. It lets me advance to it. I don't get any victory points because I have no tech. It gives me a card and it gives me the landmark. But at least I wouldn't have to, I mean, if I did it, I wouldn't have to pay to get in that spot.
Well, that's what's nice.
The other one is explore a space not adjacent to any space, controlled by any player. Place 2 things on it, and it's not a conquer action.
So you just like go adjacent to me? Or not adjacent?
Not explore a space not adjacent to any space controlled by any player. Now, here's the question. It must be adjacent to me, I would think, because it's explore.
I would say you just go like here, boom.
It could be here.
Yeah, there, boom.
Well, I guess I could. I mean, if you think that's legit.
I do think that's what it is.
If you think that's what it is, sadly, I don't get any points for that one. But I would get 3 other points if I decided to go here. This might be a little better. That looks like 4 points.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And a fat man.
Yes. I'm a fat man.
And this is not a conquer action, but it is a double.
I mean, yeah, it's not bad.
Which is not bad, which means you can't conquer it.
Yep.
It's not bad. So that's my free when played.
So you get 4 points?
I get 4 points for the explore action.
Yep.
And nothing for the conquer.
Right.
But I do get for the explore because it is an explore action.
Yeah, sure.
So, that happens at the start. Then, we do the placing of the one that I normally would get. I do get a resource for this.
Sure.
Excuse me. Let's call it military for now, because that's the only track I'm slightly further up than science. I could just go hog wild science.
You could.
You could. You know what? I am. Boop. Did it. And then.
And then.
No, and then.
And then.
is someone in any of these? No. No one's not in. No one's in any of those. I am going to choose a territory tile I control and gain resources based on its land terrains. I can choose mountain plains, forest plains, or plains. And I'm going to get those resources. Plains is grassland. So it will be mountains and let's go grassland, sure. All right, now I get my tech advance. Doesn't happen.
Nobody home.
Nobody home, sadly. No text to advance. I get victory points, so I get 1 point. What is that per tech? Nothing. 1 point per row. Thanks, Steph. Appreciate that.
Wasn't me.
And then I get all the normal income, which is 1 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, a hex, and a card.
Yes. All right.
So yeah, if you follow my channel, and I start Elite Dangerous again at some point, then you will get notified whenever I go live. I'm going to say hi in the chat just so you can follow if you are interested.
All right, so here's my thought.
I'll be honest though, I haven't streamed anything in like 2 months.
It's been a while.
It's been a long while.
All right, you want to hear my thought or no?
Your thought about what I did?
No, about me.
About me?
Me.
You've been down south too long.
I was not. No.
You still say rum, but then you get out.
No, about me.
Come on back. Come on back. The galaxy's warm. Hey, melter of snowflakes.
Hello.
Actually, the galaxy's very, very cold.
So I'll take
However,
that as a no, you don't want to hear
there are
about
pockets of hotness. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Excuse me.
So I have 1 resource. Here's my thought.
Mm-hmm.
I could go conquer taking over this land. I don't know what I'll get with my roll.
You could conquer. Yes, you could do that.
I could go get a thing up there on the arts track, which our tapestry card, right?
You could go to yes.
And I could put the tapestry card here without looking at it.
And get another resource. That is correct.
I might as well do that first because it's like a. It's
really?
It's a wash. I could also take a tech card and put it there.
We only have 0.05% explored. We need your help. What? Are you like mapping out everything or what? Are you doing Odyssey exploration? I'm not sure whether you're galaxy exploring or like planet exploring or both. Across all the players. Very cool. So what? Join up. I'm already joined a group, but it's really just me and my friend Chris. So. But yeah, let me know what I need to do. Oh, across all the players in Elite. I got you. So which one of those are you going? One will chain into the other. And you will extend out your turns.
Yeah, all right. So
which is fine.
I'm going to do the tapestry card on the arts track.
Tapestry on the arts, which means you're going here. And then you might keep it, you might bank it.
This is a really good card, but I'm just going to do that.
Banking it.
Sadly.
Well, that does give you yet another resource.
Yep.
Which is not bad. Is not bad at all. I was really wanting to save this for when I hit here. And it wasn't too far away.
You'll get there if you just go
I'll get there. I just wish I had colonialism at the time. That doesn't mean there's not going to be another colonialism that pops up on my gambler.
That's true.
So it could still happen.
That's true.
It's true. Girl, you know it's true. Oh, what's that? That's that card I haven't looked at yet. Oh, that's fantastic.
What?
My tile. It was fantastic. I hadn't looked at either my card or my tile after I took it. So I was taking a look and seeing, oh, hey, look what I have. So I do need another building or 3. Yeah, I'm also laughing.
Or 3.
Or 3, yeah. So there is that. Yeah, I think that might have been a mistake yet again, now that I'm thinking about it in retrospect.
Well, yeah, because I'm pretty sure all the green dice across all Tapestry games, including BGA, is weighted to go up the tech track. Just
Why? It's equal!
To ruin my life.
To ruin your life? Is that... You've determined this to be factually accurate?
I learned it the other day.
I am going to go up this track, which will give me a card, and I can pay a resource
to put a hut down.
To put a hut down. Oh, hey, look, there's a row. Oh, look, there's a skyscraper.
Oh, you just needed a row to get that skyscraper?
It says, if you have at least one complete row or column in your capital city, gain this landmark.
Wow. Seems good.
Oh, I like this.
So you get a resource.
I get a resource. Yeah, sure.
Jelfia is right. It's weighted to the side you do not want.
Well, see, I didn't even know I didn't want it.
Oh, I knew you didn't want it. Because getting this easy tech is nice.
Yeah. You right?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you good?
For now.
Ish. I'm gonna spend my resource to get this tech that I'm immediately gonna put onto my board for a resource.
You're just filling them up.
Well.
Ooh, look at that. That's expensive, though.
Wow, batteries, lithium, ion batteries.
Yeah, you got to be all the way to the end of the exploration track in order to push it further up. But I mean, man, it's nice. Mana, it's nice.
Hey, Time Roller, what's up?
What's up, Time Roller? I think I will do a conquest action. Guess where I'm going?
Center.
Yeah, it's probable.
It's probable?
It's probable I'm going to go to the center.
Yeah, sure.
That's 10 points.
Wow, look at you. All like 10 points like.
I like 10 points like.
You like believe in points.
Yes. Sadly, I don't get my building. I get one or the other. Right. But, that's life.
You can get a star or 4 points.
A star. For sure, a star.
Yeah, well, if it's under 5 points, it's usually a resource. If it's more than 5 points, I usually have to think about it. 7 points I usually take.
I'm just going to ditch this to the box just to get it out of the way.
But Dan didn't take 7 points. He took the resource. I was like, really? Maybe I'm playing the game wrong.
Resources are super valuable.
Yeah, especially at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
All right, resource.
Let's
go conquer this.
Finally.
Well, I didn't know what I was gonna get.
Yes. You can get either 2 hexes or 2 points.
I'm 2 tiles.
That's what I said, 2 hexes.
Yeah, 2 hexes.
Which is what's on your tile.
It's what I was 1 afraid of and 2 happy to get. So
afraid of but happy?
Well, to get this, I need 6 of these in my supply.
Oh.
So.
Whoa. Yeah, don't let them spill out. Then I'm going to have to spend about a minute and a half cleaning them all up.
Man,
getting out of my chair.
Just terrible.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Now I don't have any resources.
Yeah, I'm also feeling it. This gives me a resource and gives me points for like this one tile here.
Yes.
I would get that 1 point.
Yes.
That whole point?
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point of it. I don't know if I'd get the point. But, I mean, yeah.
Don't get the point.
I'm going to spend one resource to get 2 times. I mean, if I'm going to do it, let's get a couple of points in my hand before doing it.
Let me tell you.
What?
You won't be sorry. You waited.
Why?
Reasons.
Why won't I be sorry?
Because reasons.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to pass.
Well, okay.
Nothing. Card. Hey,
Card.
I got this
you
one card.
You have one card. Hey, what are you going to do with it?
When played, gain one of these and explore with it. Your neighbors each gain one of these.
Hey, how about one of these? I will take it.
I got questions on timing.
What?
Okay, this says at the end of my turn. Do I have to explore with it?
What? What?
Do I have to explore with this tile? I should, actually.
Gain one and explore with it. That's what it says.
I don't want to necessarily.
I can't help you with it necessarily.
That. And I can go here or here.
Oh, you have a bad tile.
Yeah, but it's a really good tile this time.
Oh my goodness. It gives you a military building? It's a fantastic tile.
Yeah. So
I've never seen that before.
1, 2, 3. Unless that's not water. I don't know.
That's water. I would count that as water. There's too much water on it.
3 and a house, which is actually perfect timing, so that's fine. I accept, I guess.
Somebody get a ruling on that. I mean, this thing looks awful close, but I would call that water and not desert.
I think it's water.
This right here,
yeah.
I would call that water. When placed right here, it's actually mostly desert, but it's on that line. Usually they're not that ambiguous. Usually you can tell right off the bat.
Yeah, that one I'm less sure about, so.
But I think I don't know.
If I win by 1, we'll say.
If you win by 1, it's an asterisk game, yeah. So.
All right, that was that.
That was that.
And then I get upgrade, which is a yellow hut.
Wow, that is ridiculously good. You did so much better than I did on income.
That, I guess.
This. Yep.
I don't know. And then I get points. 1 point. Not very good.
Really? Just 1 point? Yeah, that's all you get.
Yeah, I get a bunch of stuff though.
I got no points, by the way. So.
I gain my hex anyway right now.
You gain your hex anyway.
So this is income hex.
Yes.
I get my card.
Yeah, for next turn, basically.
Yes. I get 2 yellow, 2 brown, 2 red, and a gray.
Man, that's so good.
And then.
And then? No, and then.
You get this? At the end of my turn.
If you have at least 6 hexes.
In your supply, gain this landmark.
You do have 6, right?
Yes, now I have 6.
All right. Slap it down.
And I get a resource for my troubles.
Take your resource.
Yep.
And that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Obviously.
God, that was a Coal Baron is terrible.
All right, a star and a resource going up.
Yeah,
I get a what is that? A forge? No, not a forge. What is that? That is the first military building. That is a barracks.
And you get 4 points because now you have 4 explorer tiles.
I sort of have to find it. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. I do what? Because I have a what?
I gave you 4 points.
You gave me 4 points because I have 4. Yes, thank you. And I get this, but that should have come first. But you didn't wait.
Dude, you skipped my whole turn when I got a landmark. Remember?
No, you said you were done.
I did not.
Let's check the tapes. Let the record show. That will never not get old. It's so funny. Do I want to place it here? and just like say, you know what? I can go around all of those cacti.
Maybe.
I might do that at some point. All right.
Now it's me.
Me. Yes.
Yes. I want things and stuff.
And things.
Yes. All right, now what? What is the plan?
Can't help you with the plan. It gets a little low the 37th time you've heard it in 10 minutes. Just saying. Might Z have told you that?
That's funny.
So for those of you who don't know what she's talking about, her daughter loves my Senor Azul, who comes onto the stream every now and then and graces us with his royal presence. And occasionally he will say, "Let the record show." And now her daughter is doing it all the time.
I'm going to move
perhaps.
The arts track.
Whoa.
5 points.
Really?
And I will spend a resource.
Uh-huh.
To get a building.
Tell me more.
Which will be...
Really, like that?
I don't know.
But I've been told.
Ugh. I guess I'll pick brown and get a resource back, which will be...
What can brown do for you?
Brown.
Brown?
All right.
Looking to see... That's just all miserable. Yep. Gonna explore. What can I get on that? It's terrible for victory points, but it's awesome for other things.
I need a light bulb.
She's holding out for a light bulb.
Holding out for a light bulb inspiration today.
Yeah? I believe that is 3 victory points and a tech card. Nom 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 nom. Oh, not that. I need one of these. I can actually do that because I'm in military too. So sure, why not?
Whoa.
What?
It's not a bad card.
This?
Mine.
Oh. I'm not talking about yours. I could spend a resource to get a Tapestry card, but I have 3 really good ones right here that I don't mind. So I'm not spending it. That is basically it.
All right, resource.
Resource you.
I'm going to go up the arts track.
Choo. Where? Here?
Yep. And
You're
get
gonna take one of
map
these.
making.
I thought that was coming.
Yeah.
And a new one pops out.
Kind of what I'm doing.
It's mime. This is the one that lets you get a technology benefit that you already had. That you're already on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, you can only use it once. And
Right.
it can't be copied.
And it can't be copied. So that's good.
All right.
Me-ish.
Mer.
I'm considering going up on the Fat Man track. What?
We call him Big Hero 6 here.
We call him Big Hero 6?
Because it looks like him.
Oh, he does.
Like a tiny little head, the big, huge, short legs.
Oh, I will get a resource. That makes this decision a lot easier. I'm gonna spend a resource in order to go up on this track, which is going to get this building, which is going to be placed here, which is going to give me a resource.
Your skyscraper is very big.
It's very tall. I like him.
You're good-ish?
I'm going to go this track instead.
You're good'll?
Yeah, I'm good'll.
I'm going to spend a mushroom to advance on this track. And I'm going to roll the die.
You're going to roll the die? That's not that's not a mushroom. That is a mushroom. Yeah, arts.
Dang
That's what you wanted. No?
I mean,
you got a clock tower.
That was the worst of them all. But
what? Yeah. You get this fantastic.
I would have got 7 points if I moved.
You get this fantastic clock tower, which actually
I do love the clock.
Should have been at 10:07, I think. No, you like the Back to the Future.
Oh. 10:10 is the most satisfying clock.
Yes.
Time.
But what time was it on the Back to the Future clock tower?
Don't know.
You don't know. You don't care.
I'm just
you are about to fill those up. Like that whole everything. It's like so easy.
Archipelago is like needs clock towers.
Yeah, that's exactly what that needs. They have been dubbed Baymax by every group with which I've taught the game. Hey, Panic!
Panic!
Panic! We can't do it as well as Senor Azul does it.
Can't believe I got up the art track. It's always, like Jelvy says, the one you least want to go up.
Well, there you go.
Typical.
My turn?
Yep.
Yeah, see, I would advance up the art track, but I don't want any of that stuff. I don't want any of it.
Not even light bulbs?
No. What light bulbs? I mean, it gives me a building at some point.
What?
What? Yes, it gives me a building. I'm going to push Baymax and... what do I push? Baymax or do I push military? Oh, flip out another tech card.
Tech.
It's a big empty tech card out there. What is this? Go up the arch track, but don't
gain the reward.
Don't gain the reward, and then get score points based on art. Oh my goodness!
That's really good.
Yeah, for somebody at this
really
table.
Good for me, the
for
opera.
You. Hey, Fairy Fluff. Thanks for following.
Hey, Fairy Fluff. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
We're in the middle of Tapestry.
Yeah.
Trying to decide how to best use my
1 and 1
stuff.
Yeah, me too. I'm like at the point where rolling would help me no matter where I go, but I'm too... Here are my options, guys. I can go here and conquest and get a red building. That would almost give me a free resource. And at some point, I'm going to get another one. Alternatively, I could rush this science track, roll, and just about anything is going to give me something decent. Like, it could give me, you know, a chance to get a building. It could give me what I'm wanting here. It could give me science and let me go yet another science or building. There are lots and lots of good options here. If I had that power, I'd mess with you way more. The only thing I wouldn't want is arts. Blech. Because there's no good arts out. And this is not great, though it could give me resources. Because that's what Explore does.
Yeah. And it gives you a tile.
But you know what? I am going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go up this track. I'm going to get the little smoke, the little the whatever that place is.
Little hut thing.
Little laboratory hut. I'm going to score 1 victory point. I'm going to get 1 of these. I am going to have to spend resources, actually. Let me do that.
Hey, New York Raider fan. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Absolutely. Oh, that's horrible. Could be worse. And that is the extent of my turn for this.
I don't know what to do.
I'm hoping for more buildings is what I'm hoping for.
I don't want to spend all my resources to do that and that.
Oh, I know. Trying to stay warm on the East Coast, New York Raider fan?
Well, it's been getting tons of snow. Everybody in the Northeast.
Panic is here to inspect the tapestries.
Okay. All right. Spectre Panic.
Da-da-da-da-da. Inspector Panic.
Woohoo! 14 degrees.
Da-da-da-da. Inspector Panic.
All right, so if I spend 2
I can put my glasses there now.
to do that, and 2 resources to do that.
Jelfie is.
Dang it. All right, I'll just spend 2 different resources to go up the arts track and get.
Hey.
See, the thing, it doesn't get me a whole lot.
Well, that's the risk.
It gets me 2 points.
This turn and 2 points next time and 2 points next time.
But if I can get 3 gray buildings out, I can get a whole bunch more points.
You want to spend a resource to get another masterpiece?
I actually think I'm going to do this one, which is like really not.
Oh, that's the worst.
I know. That's why.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm not smart.
Then why would you not change your mind like right now?
Because it will force me to do that. Shut it. Shut it.
Oh my goodness.
You play your game.
Okay. Yay, she's letting me win. Look at the emotes. All right. I'll add Inspector Panic to my many other alter egos.
Oh my goodness.
All right, that you?
Yes.
And I'm doing this and this, and hey, I'm going to take that run up the science track.
Good luck.
No. This could go very wrong. It is exploration. That's not bad.
And you get a tile and an explorer.
I'm racing her. But not really. A tile. And I can spend 2 tapestry cards for a victory point. For 5 victory points. Victory points. This is... It's fairly fantastic.
What's that house?
This looks like 5 victory points right there. What's a what?
What's the pumpkin house look like? You got 5 points.
Oh, I never did get this thing. Give me that thing. My little steam forge. I didn't get it.
Oh, you should get it.
I should probably get it. And I should probably place it somewhere on my map.
All right, what's the reference? I want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
That's my favorite kind of reference is when few get it.
I will put it over here. Trying to squeeze some points out.
Yeah? Yeah? All right, now what?
Now I'm going to explore with it. I did explore with it.
I gave you 5 points.
I get a bag of gold. Seems really good.
Okay. Me.
You.
2 different resources gets me anything I want.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
Up the arts track. I get a house. I'll take this lovely gray hut, which will get me a resource.
You are the resource queen.
I guess. I don't know.
Actually, I say that, and I actually have more than you do at the moment, which is odd.
That is odd, for sure. Considering all the things.
All the things. Stuff and things.
Can't believe we just crashed.
No, that was really bad.
That was awful. Smad.
You're smad?
Yeah.
You're stinking smad?
I'm smad about it.
Smad about it. If I go here and I get pushed, then I get... Oh, I didn't ever check to see if I wanted to... I did want to give up 2 of these. Can I give up these 2 that I had gotten for the 5 points? One of them is to go up the arts track. I mean...
Yeah.
And one of them is when I place something on the board to get double the benefit. If not, I don't... If I do, I don't get victory points for it. So that's not good.
It's not great.
That's not good at all.
Oh my God.
But yeah, what am I... I've got 3 resources. And I would like to get 2 buildings, but it's not going to happen. I'll settle for 1.
I need buildings.
Oh, I know you need them.
Can you show me what the little pumpkin house looks like?
What do you... This little pumpkin house right here?
Yeah.
That I can't show in the overhead, that I really want to show in the overhead, because...
It's fine, I guess. It's not what I thought it was.
It's not. It's got a L. It's got a 2x2 with a little pokey out spot.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Not what I thought it was.
That's not what you thought it was.
No.
So if I go up on the science track, I can risk rolling it, or I can get the shore building.
The shore building. That's right.
I currently have 1 row, 2. I have 1 row and 1 column, unfortunately. I almost have 2 rows. 1 building will get 2 rows. Another building will get 2 columns. But I can't quite get it at the moment. Now, let's say I roll really well and I end up going up on the military track. Well, that will give me, for sure, a conquest and a red building. I could, well, no, I can't go up on the red because I accidentally spent the wrong resource. So I can't do this to the conquest to get a resource I need. So yeah, that is about where I am right now. I could spend 2 resources for that, and then I'm sort of done. I'll have a resource for next turn. Sadly. The other thing is, well, I can just say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take my income now and make Steph very sad. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
I've got a couple turns left, so.
You do probably. I'm just going to make sure that doesn't... I can't improve my position other than maybe 1 point, I think. I mean, I could get 1 more resource, but I'm going to get 2 resources by quitting early. So I might as well do it. And that's 2 resources not in your hands, just in case. So 1, 2, 3. Going to gamble my powers here. One of these must be played for its win playability. I do have 1, and I have only 1. So it is another trap that I'm going to play for 10 points.
Come on.
That's all I got.
Seems really good for all you got.
It's not bad.
It's way better than my coal baron.
It's true. Then I get my Tapestry card. 1, 2. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. I'm going to keep that right there. If I'm the first player to enter this era, gain a tech and upgrade it.
Jelfia, you know that if you were playing the Gamblers, that when you pull 3 Tapestry cards, you're not going to get a when played ability card. Therefore, it's just going to be wasted. Wasted! He's getting stupid lucky. Stupid.
Well, this is the problem. I can't really get this air conditioning much. I'm going to get me a Baymax, though. But, I mean, if I'm going to get something, I'm going to probably advance up the science track. So, there is that. So, I got that and I upgraded it. All right, now I'm going to upgrade a thing. It'll definitely be the light bulb. And then I'm going to get all my victory point stuff. So, I have 1 row, 1 column. That's 4 points. 48 becomes 52. I get 1 per tech. That becomes 54. I get a hex and a card, if you would, please. There's my that. There's my this. Oh, that's fairly good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not that lucky either.
You are not that lucky?
No.
That becomes refreshed. I did upgrade something already. And now I'm just getting my other income. I get 1 bag of gold. I get 2 Baymaxes. I get 2 stars. I get 2 mushrooms. And I get 2 of anything. 2 of anything.
Anything for you. Anything for you.
It could be 2 different things, correct?
No.
Steph?
Anything. Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't know what you're looking at.
2 resources. It could be 2 of anything.
Yeah.
I took 1 military and... What do I want more?
What's this?
What's this?
Oh, right.
Bum, 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 bum.
I forgot.
Yeah, I'll take another Baymax. Because I think I'm going to need them.
Alright, it's me.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'll go up the science track.
This.
Yeah. It's so lame.
Why is it lame?
Stupid lame.
Stupid lame.
Okay.
What?
You.
That's all you did? You don't want a building?
No. No.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could.
You don't have to. I'm just giving you your options.
Yeah, sure. Why not? 1 building. I'm going to put it over here and get a resource.
Nice. All right. The great push continues. I can get a gray building here, here, and I think nowhere else other than here.
Well, yeah, the arts track offers a lot of ways to get any color building you want, which is nice.
That is correct. Oh, here is 1 gray building.
Yes.
But I don't know any other good ways to get gray buildings. It's hard to get that last building if you end up taking anything other than what you were going for on the track.
Yep.
That's the hard part. But I'm just going to have to take that risk. I'm going to pay a Baymax and and anything really. Rolling my science. I got a friggin' arts. Friggin' arts.
Yeah, that is the worst for you.
Yep, that is the worst for me. You are right.
Alright, it's me.
Right, you.
I guess I'm going to go up the
Hey, Aldi.
Hey, Aldi.
Thanks for the subscription, my man.
Thanks for the subscription. 17 months.
Look at this fantastic shirt.
Oh, yeah. I love that new shirt. I got one, too.
This I think, is my favorite color scheme. I don't know. I like the colors on it.
It's really nice.
So you're getting that building.
Yeah. See, look. I uncovered it.
Yeah, it's good. Good job.
Put your mind to something and get it.
Just put your mind to something and then you'll get it? Is that what you're...
You gotta work towards it.
Yeah.
Is it dark blue? Yeah, it's dark blue.
Yes. I like the dark blue with the pretty colors on it.
Oh, it's so good.
I love it.
Yeah. Agreed. And the purple one with the bright yellow, orange lettering, it's very bold and nice.
Yes.
So I really like that too. And your blue one is really nice. We were wearing it the other day. We were like complimenting a lot because we both really like the new shirts a lot. So
absolutely.
And they're soft.
And they're so soft.
They're so soft.
Yeah, I could tell the difference when I pulled them out of the bag. It's like, wow, these are like different feeling.
Yeah, it's nice.
So yeah, you can get it on the Board Game Geek store. BoardGameGeekStore.com.
Yeah.
We need a little command for BGGS.
Yeah. Because we're actually using Geek Up Bits.
We are using Geek Up Bits, and I would show you on the overhead, but our overhead camera is down midstream. It decided to crash. Not taking the stream down with it, thank goodness.
Yeah, busted. OBS just crashed.
Yeah.
So that was bad.
That was bad. I'm going to spend one resource and then one resource in order to advance up the arts track and get a building. 5 points. And a building.
You're 5 points.
I did the 5 points.
Okay.
And I'm now doing my building, which I'm going to place thusly. And then I believe it is you.
You have like a million more points than me.
I can't help you with
that. It's really, really bad and discouraging. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing that poorly.
I don't think you are.
I'm just like so far behind.
Though I am now an era ahead of you.
I have one left. No, I used it. So now
Did
I
you
have
use
to...
it?
Yeah, because I went...
Let's go to the tapes.
No, I did use it. So I have to pass. I will be playing one of these cards. This or this or this or this.
So you only get 5 income turns in the whole game. Yeah. And the first and fifth income turns, you're not getting real income in the fifth, and you're not getting any real awesomeness in the first. So really you have 3 good income turns, and then that's the game.
I'm going to do engineering.
Engineering, woo-woo.
So this arrow, whenever I invent a tech, I can immediately upgrade it to the circle.
Oh, I had that in my hand last time and did not play it.
It seems decent.
It is really good.
I'm set up to get like 2 of them anyway.
Yes.
So that should be fine.
It's worth doing.
All right. And I get to upgrade this, which is like stupid lame, which is 1 point. I have no other tech, but I might as well just do it because why not? Oh, I forgot. I get points for this, which is 4 points.
Yes.
So that's something.
Let's explain this. Victory points around the exploration track. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. She's on the 4th spot.
Which is pretty lame, but I expect it will go up as the game goes on. These are masterpiece cards, Aldi, if you haven't seen them yet. They are part of the Arts and Architecture expansion. That happens before anything, really. Before that or anything. I upgraded that. I get points. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 completed lines. So 4.
Done it.
2.
2 more.
4.
4 more.
6. 6. 4. 1.
See, you're catching me.
Not really.
You got 21 points in your pocket.
Not yet. I have 4 things. I have to get a landmark on there? Is that really worth it?
A landmark for 5. And what's the last one? A conquest.
I should be able to do a conquest.
You're like 2 spaces away, 2 single resource spaces away from it. You basically got 15 to 21 points in your pocket that is not reflected on the scoreboard.
That's fine.
And you are barely on the same era that I'm on.
3.
You're not in as bad a shape as you think you are.
2.
Did you get your tile? Did you get your card?
Nope. Okay.
Here's
what are the little tokens to track the monuments?
The little tokens to track monuments? I think that's from
plans.
Plans and ploys.
Plans and ploys. I want to say plots every time.
You want to say plots every time. I know you do.
Did you just give me a card?
I did give you a card.
Okay.
I turned it sideways so you could see it.
Gotcha.
You can know that I did it. And obviously these victory point things are from the
Geek Up set.
Geek Up bits.
Yeah.
Yes. Worth getting.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, now what is the question? I am going to spend a military and something to conquest.
And you get a red house.
And I get a red house.
I love this little clock tower. It's like so great.
It's fantastic. And that gives me a resource. This might give me a tech card.
All right. That would be good.
It wouldn't be bad.
Well,
at all.
Oh, you are so lucky.
It gave me.
Why?
Though this is good if I get. That gives me a free push at the military track.
Okay.
But I have to put a landmark on it. Well, here's the catch. I'm about to get a landmark.
Yeah, is it worth it though?
I could get a landmark right here. Could almost get a landmark right here. What is this? What's the shape of this?
It's a 3x3. Oh no, it's a 4x2.
A 4x2. Where would I put that?
That's I can't put it. No, I can't put a 4x2 here. It would have to be, I guess, off the board.
I could put it, but my goodness. I mean, what is it gonna give me more than another military push would give me?
Wow.
I'm not sure it'll give me more than another push would give me. But I can't say it wouldn't. That is a hard choice, because I am darn sure going up that military track anyway, and all it takes is a landmark. No one's going to do that. I would just be doing that for the 4 points. But so I think I'm going to take the war college.
I'm not necessarily not doing that, but it's not happening soon.
It's not happening soon, and I need to do it
soon.
At some point soon.
All right, so it's me.
Sure, if you put out the tech.
Yeah, like this. Oh, science! Wow, I get this.
Oh, that gives us space.
Space. Wow, that's what James had, but the problem with that one is that if you advance it, you're basically stuck with whatever tile you get, unless you get up to the space part over there.
The exploration space, you get more, not the science space.
You get more tiles to choose from, basically. Yes. It's interesting. You're almost in the 3 science zone, so.
I am.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I like this as map making.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can draw maps because you're like an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's fun.
Isn't it you?
Yeah. Me? I went. It's your turn.
What did you do? You went up one on the technology track. I could probably beat you on the technology track and try to steal that landmark from you.
Why would you think you could beat me?
Because that would force you to, like, push it.
Oh, I'm pushing it anyway because of my engineering, so you're not gonna beat me.
You don't know.
Oh, I do know.
If there is no landmark, whenever you gain it, you may place it to immediately upgrade the War College. So I could upgrade it to the circle?
I don't think so. I think as soon as you upgrade it for the first time to get the thing, you then immediately upgrade it to the square.
It's unclear.
Yeah.
It says whenever you gain a landmark, you may place it on this card to immediately upgrade the War College. I think I'd get that. And then I could upgrade. The prerequisite for upgrading to the top row is that there's a landmark.
Maybe.
Push it real good. I'm going to spend 1 Baymax and 2 other things to go here.
Get the landmark.
Where is it? Let me look at it. It is super big.
That is nice.
Super big.
It covers a lot of ground.
It does cover a lot of ground. Could go here. No, I can't go there. I could go off the chart.
That seems less good.
It does seem less good. And you know what? I really don't have any other good options until, I mean, the tank factory is here, but it's a 3x3. I could just put it wherever I want, really. I mean, I might as well War College it.
Oh, you put the wrong building on it.
I put the wrong building on it. Whoops.
You get a star.
Yay!
Alright.
Hopefully I upgraded that at some point.
I will spend a resource.
I will probably upgrade that the last turn of the game, basically.
Going to take one of these things, which obviously is going to be this.
That's arts.
And do it.
Flip it real good. You get to go up without getting the benefit. That's the pumpkin house.
Yes. I'll take it.
And you don't get the wipe the road, take a
I got the pumpkin house. It's so cute.
You can put it there.
I don't particularly like anywhere. It's like not worth it. I could just put it like
hanging out the edge. That's what I was going to suggest, but
it's like not.
I was going to let
great.
You do it yourself.
I know, but
you saw it anyway.
Yeah, of course I saw it, but it's.
Oh, I didn't finish my thing, by the way, but I'll retcon the rest of my turn when you're done. I don't think it'll matter. You like blazed right on past.
What?
You blazed past my.
Oh, well, okay, go ahead, do it.
That's fine. You can. I was going to conquest and get another one of these.
Sure.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know if I got my resource for placing a building here. I will conquest over here. Another Baymax. Gotta do it.
I hate all of this.
Oh my goodness.
I hate it all, but I will do this over here off to the side and get a resource. I guess. So you did your thing or no?
So
you finished this.
I finished that one,
and then I went.
Are you again ahead of me? What about? What did you do?
I went here and got a 10.
Then you are one ahead of me because that was your pumpkin house action that you blazed ahead of me on.
After you did that.
No, your pumpkin house was supposed to be after this, so now I'm 2 behind.
You're You're on your turn now.
No.
All right, you did this. Right?
I did this.
Yes.
I did this. I got this. Then you pumpkin house before I did this. Now I did this, and you...
Finished my pumpkin.
I thought you said you did...
I just finished this pumpkin thing.
What?
So now it's back to your turn.
No, you said you did something beside the pumpkin.
I did not do anything besides the pumpkin. I just finished placing it. And I got a resource for it.
You just pointed to over there.
I was going to put this out.
For what?
Because I got a technology that pushed...
For... Okay, go ahead. Put it out. I understand that. I understand now that this pushed that, which...
we both had 2-step turns.
All right. 1 and 2. To get me one of these buildings and then a point for each building, which is 4. I get 1 extra something. I think I'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I get a I think I got that resource.
Yep. All right. I will spend a yellow and a something to go here and get this little, what is it? Forge.
I don't know where the tile is. You've hidden it.
Right there.
Is this the forge? Nope.
No, it's a little one.
Is this the forge?
No.
If it's not on the board, I really don't usually know. The forge is probably out somewhere.
Could be in the other box.
No.
Under there.
Yeah, you've stacked things. Yeah. I don't like your plan here.
I think I'm gonna kill the insert anyway.
No, that makes it worse because then I'd have to dig. I like 1 mini per slot. That way I can see everything. But that's me.
I'm wondering if I should just put it over here. I'll put my forge over there because I don't have a really good spot for it right now and get a resource. And I get to clear these or take one. Oh my goodness. Actually, I'm just going to take this and use it to go up this blue track and not get the reward.
Eat.
That's me.
Oh, this is go back and get something.
Yes. Jelfia wishes the mini bases were more clear on how many squares it filled. Yeah.
The base is not clear, but the layout is usually clear.
Yeah.
It tells you how many. So that's really good. But yeah, I get where you're coming from on that. So I really don't want to back up on any of them. Can you pop out a tech?
Yes, I can.
What is that?
Telescope. He gets a territory
That's really
tile
good for you.
and points for territories. Yeah, that is pretty good.
That's really good for you.
It's really good.
It's really good. The science building is a laboratory.
The 2x3.
Laboratory. 2x3 is much more easily fit than anything else. I'm going to go down 3 on the Baymax track to go up on some track. So that'll get me 4 victory points. No, that'll actually get me 6 victory points. Or I can conquest again. Go back 1. Oh, I'd have to spend a resource to get the building, though.
Oh, man. So many tracks I want to go up right now. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I am with you. I am going to go up on the military track, and that'll give me a conquest and a card. That's a conquest and a card, and I can spend a resource to get a building. Well, it depends. Let's see what my conquest does. Doesn't really matter where I conquest, I think. Because none of them have resources. Oh, I got resources over here, but I've only got 2 buildings. I can't get to... I'd only get that anyway if I rolled just right.
Perfectly, yeah.
Which is probably, it does not really matter. I will back out here. I can get another Baymax, or I can get 7 victory points.
Well, that's tough. Depends if you can use it right away. Is it worth it? 7 points seems really good.
Yeah, but if I could use that Baymax.
Yeah.
To get 2.
Another spot.
2 pushes.
Yeah, it seems really good.
I'm so close to being able to score this, though. It's just a hard choice. We'll go back. I'll go up on the 4, sure.
All right, so it's me.
That you.
I'll spend a mushroom and a yellow to get something.
Up something?
A yellow building is good. We're getting another yellow building. Brown building is good. I don't really have an agenda. I should do the gray building. All right. That's what I'm doing.
Double Baymaxing it to get the whatever that is.
I haven't seen the acrylic bases that you're talking about.
Is this? No. I'm terrible at picking out the mini game. It's that. Yes. That gives me a resource.
That's nice.
I should have known I was going to get another resource. I didn't figure it out. Wah, wah.
Oh, if you want to take it back,
no,
that's fine.
That's fine.
No.
I am then going to go back on a track. Well, it's surely not going to be this track. So, hey, I'm going to get another conquest and another red building. So my conquest, it does not really matter where it is. I'm just going to put it out here somewhere.
Yep. Well, you got your 7 or your...
7 or a Baymax again.
You are faced with this decision again.
I think it's going to have to be a Baymax. Because if I can push up one more time, so what happens if you don't have any of your things that you can use to conquest? You can't conquest.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I guess I just can't do anything for it.
Feed the kitty doctor sign.
Hey, Wigsby, check.
Hey, Wigsby.
Hold on. Thank you, Raiders!
Wigsby, check 1, 2.
That's as good as we can do, Derek.
How's it going?
Hopefully that was good enough. That's so funny.
I like the dancing Derek emote, so I'm gonna put it the jig.
Everyone's throwing the Wigsby emotes out.
Yeah. What are you playing?
Yeah, I might have should have been taking these, but I'm just dying to get up to the end of the track. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
I mean, I've been trying to get that.
It warms your heart. We're in the middle of Tapestry with the Arts and Architecture expansion. Michael's deciding to take 7 points or a resource.
It's the hard thing.
It's hard.
No, I thought did I take it already?
I don't know.
I'm looking. I think I took it. I think I took the Baymax already.
Okay. So then it's my turn.
I'm looking.
Finish Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Maybe I.
Nice.
I can't tell if I did or not.
I don't think you did.
You don't think I did?
Well, you had 2, and then you got one. You got the red one from this. So actually, I do think you took it.
I think I. Yeah, it's like I think I took it.
Yeah, I do think you took it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That would mean it's your turn. I just got to decide what the next thing is I'm going to do.
To spend this and these 2 to go here, and I get a technology card. I get 1 point for my 1 red house.
Whoa.
I get to place a yellow building out. And I will take this yellow card and advance it to get a red resource and one of these territory tiles. And that comes out. Oh, man, that's good. Okay.
Seems good.
I'm done. Shanna says Michael took the resource. Thanks, Shanna. Let the record show.
Let the record show.
Playing through all the Zeldas on Sundays.
Oh, nice.
Wow, cool. Sounds like a lot. There's a lot of Zeldas. Which is fun.
Yes, it is.
Do I have 3 resources? Oh, I need 4 resources. Dang it.
Can gain that only once. Pay a resource and get the stuff.
Get the stuff.
Problem is, if I do the double Baymax to advance, and the 1 to get that, I will have enough to do it. It is something.
It is something. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean. So currently I would not be on the right space, but I could bounce up to this space. So if I repeat this, if I pay the resource to repeat this, it is not where I want to be. No matter what I do, it's just not where I want to be. How big is the tank factory? It's a 3x3.
Hey, thanks for subscribing, Sean.
Yeah, we're having great fun. We are nearing the end of Tapestry and just trying to decide, do you spend the resources? Do you not spend the resources? What resources do you have left? Because timing is everything on this.
It's true. Yeah, I wouldn't want to track down all the random Zeldas either. But if that's what you want to do, or if it's not what you want to do, don't be a resource hoarder, says Sean.
How many landmarks do you have? You have 4, 5? I think you have 5.
That's about right.
4. That's much sadness.
Much sadness.
So basically, I would be pushing ahead onto... If I take this for the double sword...
Yes.
I'm basically just... So as I can't outpost. If I go up here, I would get the landmark for basically get a resource.
You could get out
it doesn't close anything.
House, though, with the extra resource.
With an extra resource.
Right.
Which... If I did this mime, I would not have the extra resource. I'm trying to figure out how to do it with the mime.
Oh.
But I wouldn't have the extra resource.
Gotcha.
So I'm guessing it's just not going to be an option to get the mime. That's what I'm trying to figure out is, I mean, is it even worth doing a Baymax and double pushing on swords? Double pushing on gears is not much better because I'm way down there. Double pushing on explore might be better to get something before you, but is it really? I mean...
So if you do this and you get this thing, can you fill in a square, meaning you can get...
you mean another... If I get this, it is a square itself.
So you would get a resource for it.
I would get a resource, yes.
Yeah. Yes, we are playing with plans and
ploys.
And arts and architecture. The arts and architecture expansion actually adds in a 5th track that you see over on the side of the board there that we can advance on, like the others. Just need the geek up bits for it.
Yes. So looking to see what points I would end up getting for doing this. And it doesn't look like it would be a lot. It should be a lot, but it's just not. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 8 territories. Advancing up this track would be good. So if I did 2 Baymaxes... Going up the military twice would give me another resource. All right, I'm just going to do it and see if it plays out. Baymax, double Baymax. Advancing once, advancing twice. Taking this. As I pass by, I can exhaust a Baymax. Where's my thing? Where's my tank?
Jelfia, yeah, if you get the bonuses from up here, you don't have to spend resources to get the advancements. You just do it, and you get the rewards of the spaces. He does have to spend a resource for the bonus that he passes over, which he did. So he could place his house down.
So I get this. I spent that. I spent that for this, as you know, because I already had it, and I haven't gotten this resource.
My concern is that this won't count as a line for you yet.
No, it will not yet.
Okay.
But I'm just not sure what else I can do with. I mean, one more building will finish that off. What are you looking for?
Well, you could put it here to get the line.
I do get a line there. You are correct. I do get a line there. And 3 more gets 2 more lines, if I can come up with 2 more out of all this eventually. This is what I wanted. I'm not sure it's going to happen. Because we don't have the thing that makes the science go all the way back or whatever to go all the way back in order to get it again.
So you get one of these.
Did I get one? No, I did not get one.
I don't think you got one.
I did not get one of those. I get an airdrop, but it doesn't matter because that's not going to happen. Oh, no. I don't have that resource.
So, Derek, the arts and architecture expansion is actually getting released like this week. So
that's why we're playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. Unfortunately, right. I'm 1 resource shy of what I actually want to do. So.
Oh, I get my resource. Let me get my resource. Go ahead. Keep going.
I will spend this and this to advance on the Explorer track, because that's really all I can do.
You advance on the Explorer track.
And I will get one of these. And I get to place a brown house down.
Brown house.
I'll put it here, because that completes a line. So.
I'm advancing on this track and getting 8 victory points. And I don't have the resource to get the brown building, sadly. Oh boy.
I got 1 resource, meaning I can do that if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to. So I think I'm just gonna pass.
3 resources.
Which is before you, so that is something.
It is before me.
I get this points, which is 6.
3, 6. So 42 becomes 48.
3 resources.
Play 1.
Play 1. Oh, let's look.
If you push, you get them for free for the double push. I get the spaces for free, not the bonus for free. That is correct. Sean says, "Don't be a resource hoarder." This whole game is all about hoarding the resources. What does this say? This turn.
I don't know if I want to do this, but
you may not.
I'm going to do it anyway.
What does this say?
This era, you cannot advance on the science track. Ouch. Whenever I enter a new advancement tier.
Oh, just because it's theocracy? Come on. Just because it's religion doesn't mean it's not science.
I don't know. Whenever I advance into a new tier, I gain 4 points.
A new tier, gain 4 points. You are about to be in 2 new, 3
tiers.
new, no, 2 new because you can't do that.
I can't go that one, yeah. So
that's still 8 points.
It's probably a mistake, but I do get 3 resources,
points.
So
take your 3.
I'm gonna take them in yellow.
Well, take them at the end if you want, just to see what you got.
All right.
Take them at the end.
At the end.
Victory points. No, tech. Tech first.
Oh.
Tech first.
How many
you have 9?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That would be 9 tiles.
That's pretty good.
You get 9 victory points just like that. We're there. You're there.
Yes.
9 victory points. So 48, 57.
Right, that was my upgrade. So then I get
victory points.
4. 8.
8 total. 57 and 8, 65.
4 for that.
69.
And then I have 2 points here, 9 points there.
2 and 9 is 11, which makes 80.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
7 what?
7 for the lines.
That is no 14 for your line. No, 21 for your lines.
21 for my lines.
81, 102. Need one of your droplets. I got it.
And you'd counted the 11 points for the other stuff.
You went from 69 to 80, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. But then you got 1 point for something else. Maybe not. 69 should have gone to 80 and 100, and that should have been 101, not 102. 21.
Okay. Income, I get 2 yellow, 3 mushroom, 2 red, 4 of these.
And 3 others.
Which are going to be all yellow.
All yellow. Is that it?
Unfortunately.
Well, you did it a step ahead of me. I am a gambler. Oh, look at the win plays I get. Do I actually do that? That would be so freaking risky.
That's what happens.
I can't do space. Figures I'd be doing great in Brawl since I'm not trying to stream. Yeah, so on your stream, we had the same problems with her computer choking when trying to push too many packets at once. You don't need to stream at 1920 by 1080 resolution. Streaming it, I think most streamers are streaming at 720p. And that would be sufficient at best, probably 1080p. And as a result, lower your bit rate and you're not going to be pushing a whole bunch of packets and then stuttering back and then pushing a whole bunch of packets and then stuttering back, because that's going to happen if you try to, so we stream in 1024. So lower your bit rate and you should be going fine. We were down at a bit rate of what? 1500 for a while. Then we pushed it to what, 2500? Is that what we're doing now? Is 25?
No, I think it's higher than that.
Oh, we're at 40. We pushed it to 45 now, 48.
Pushing it.
So we dropped down to 1500 on the bit stream, and that helped a lot. That solved most of the problems. So yeah, Jelfia said rubber banding, and that's what was happening to Sean when he was streaming. All right, so I've got 2 options while she's gone. I can tell to you guys. I could just get 10 points playing the trap, or I could advance on a track, gain the benefit, and force her to not be able to play on that track until after my next turn. Which I could do that, advance on this track and get a bonus, or on any of these tracks, really. But I also have something super special I can do. Military, I'm not going to get anything from military basically at all. I play it whenever I can get it. Now you need 1080 cameras so we can see the board.
Yeah.
I think do we have a 1080 camera?
No.
We don't?
I don't think so.
I thought it was.
We need to get you a cell phone so we can stream from it.
Well, yeah, but I don't need a cell phone.
Oh, I thought you were looking at cell phones.
I was looking at it when the sales were on, but now the sales aren't on, and I'm like, okay, I didn't get it. I didn't get it, so I'm not going to get it. So I can do this, but I also have another card I can play. This is for my gambler skill. I am also going to get something like this. Choose up to 4 of my advancement tokens in different tiers and gain their current bonus. Oh, their current bonuses. Not the actions, just the bonuses? I need clarification on that. I thought I'd get to activate this again. Just the bonuses? I do too have gambling skill. I've made it to the final table. I've made it to the final 2 tables of the BGG poker game 2 different years.
Wow.
Yeah. I got gambling skill. You've actually seen me gamble.
So, Aldi, I don't believe in canon. I'm mostly because they're better for filming, which is probably better for streaming, actually. But as a photographer, I prefer Nikon. I'm on the Nikon side of things.
Uh-oh.
But I would be interested to hear any recommendations. Because right now we're kind of like looking at stuff. We're looking at different options for possible... What's it called?
I've got...
Thunderbolt docking systems to try and keep everything separate. I don't know. It's above my head, that's for sure.
So yeah, I've got a question that I'm stuck on.
You're all Sony all the time now? That's cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, when you stream and everything, your images look really great. So I should probably look into a Sony for streaming. I really am kind of clueless.
I mean, Steph knows what she's talking about on the photography stuff. That's what you went to college for. Sean says Hasselblad for professional. Have you messed with Hasselblad? I don't even know what it is. So I'm thinking I don't get the point of this card then.
So read it one more time.
Well, it sort of spoils what I was going to do. Choose up to 4 of your advancement tiers. I was going to choose a 4. I'd be able to push this to the 3 and a 1 and get 3 different things. But it's not that. It's gain their... I'd show it on the overhead, but I can't. Gain their current bonuses, if any, for free. So, not the spaces. Just the bonuses.
Which is basically one thing.
Which is, but it's
2 things. I guess.
What 2 things?
The arts and the exploration.
But I have nothing to. I have no.
It said for free, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I get a building.
You get 2 buildings.
Where's the other building? This building. So that is worth 10 points to me to take that building. So it would be 14 points.
Hey, Tyven.
So it is something. Hey, Tyven. The problem we have with this is runaway leader. We don't have that really.
Yeah,
we don't have that problem.
I actually don't think there's been. I mean, my first or second game of this, there was a huge runaway leader thing, but ever since then, it's kind of been, you know, it's not like I'm surely winning this game, because I don't think I am. I have no idea.
Yeah, see, I placed myself here to get the 8 points.
Yeah.
I placed myself here to get the double push.
Yeah. I
sort of lost all that, unfortunately. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do. I think I can put myself on another spot. I think I can actually, if I did this and went to here, she couldn't advance on that track until after my next turn, which basically just shuts her out for what? 1 turn? No, it's not a big deal. Mm-hmm. I advance on this, I can pay to get the bonus, and then when I play the status quo, I get 1 extra building, which gives me 1 whopping resource.
Well, it also gets you the buildings down.
Yeah, but for what? I mean, I could finish this out with this and
the 3 buildings.
These other 2 1, 2. Where's the 3rd building? 3. I would get those 3 buildings and they would all go here. That's not horrible, I guess. Or I get 10 points.
Well,
I think the 10 points is the way to go because I can always advance for 2 resources and get that building.
I mean, I don't think so. Here's why.
Don't think so what?
Right now you'll immediately get 1, 2...
I get 1 extra line.
It's not 2 extra lines?
I'm going to get 2 buildings right now anyway.
Oh, okay.
With this, I get 2 buildings.
Gotcha.
With 1 more building, I get 1 extra line.
Okay.
And another resource. But I can get the resource whenever.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. The other one is 10 points. Because it's another trap. 71 becomes 81.
Wow.
I will likely do this. I've got, when I explore territory, I can put an outpost on it, but I can't. I also have another trap for 10 points, but I think this is probably slightly better because that's going to expose a 4 and a 10 because that's 14 points. And then the rest it's just not great. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to status quo for my actual card. I get these 2 buildings. I'm placing these 2 buildings. Doop, doop.
So Aldi, the thing with that is like, okay, if he understands the game and everything, that's great. But if you're playing with people who don't really know how to manage resources or just kind of doing things willy nilly, you're not.
Right.
There's going to be a runaway leader. There's going to be.
Agreed.
There's going to not have that competition because they're not managing their stuff.
They're not managing their resources
as well as other people, and so I think there will be that level of perhaps learning curve to this. Figuring all of that out especially in like the first era. In the first era, you have 4 resources. If you can somehow turn that into 6 or 7 resources, you're doing a lot more than everybody else.
Right.
So there will be, I think, variance there.
Yep. I'm pushing forward my light bulb, which gets me this yellow building that we were talking about.
Yeah.
And I didn't really need this, but I mean, I might as well keep them here. I'm not gonna need to push forward on that much more. Maybe we'll see. This is gonna be my best.
Yeah.
All right, victory points. I get 3 for the tech.
Oh yeah, I know you like this game, Aldi. I really love this game too. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, but some people do say that there is runaway leader, but yeah, and Sean says in that case, so you have runaway leader in chess. Well, yeah, if you get someone who knows what they're doing versus someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
You can get that with like
I
any
agree.
game, but
I got a pair of 10s down here for 20. 88 becomes 108. And I still get my lines and my hexes. That's 16 on hexes.
Wow.
24. And 3 sets of lines. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of this is filled.
Wow.
6, 9 lines times 3 is 27.
Yeah.
31, 51.
Yay, you're wearing your pink BG shirt at the moment. Nice.
Nice, Ty Van.
Nice.
And my income.
Sean says, I only consider a runaway leader if everyone is skilled and it still works. I mean, you could have everybody skilled and just have a bad game / trying something new and it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And
I only consider... So, with me, I think runaway leader is when you are in the lead and the rich get richer because of game mechanics. Not because of what someone does, but because of game mechanics. Like, the winner gets 10 bonus points. The person in second gets 2 bonus points. The person in third loses 2 points. And the person in fourth loses 10 points. That means the game causes a runaway leader condition. So I don't really consider skill levels being runaway leader as much as I do the game making a runaway leader condition happen. So, yeah.
All right, it's me.
Yeah, I took my income.
I'll spend this and this and this to go up the explore track.
Explore track.
I get.
What I was going to do with this was push up, explore twice.
Yeah.
When I thought that's what I could do.
Yeah.
And grab that, but yeah.
All right, what is
That's
that?
not how that worked.
What is that building, though?
So it really it sort of took me off my
I got 2 land tiles, and I can place only here, because that's the only thing I'm adjacent to. So.
Oh, you get this little dinky schoolhouse.
Well, I need dinky things. That's not dinky. I barely can fit it on my board. It's not dinky.
It's not dinky.
I'll just plop that down and get a resource, thanks.
Tyven has 400 games and love this. Played this 3 times. Every time that happened, bad luck, I guess.
What am I doing? All of this is bad.
Oh, he says there's no scythe. So, you know...
I do love scythe.
Steph loves scythe. I've only played scythe once, but I started off with the blue civilization because I usually play blue, and I found out later that that's a bad one to start with.
God, I have all of these land tiles, and they are all bad.
Bad?
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
Can you, explain?
I'll explain it. I can't explain it, Lucy.
Well, I guess I'll just plop that down.
Plop. It's going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Yep, and
what's wrong with that? I can't push you. You're way over there.
I'm so far back.
Where's your victory point token? I can't see it.
Oh, I get 4 points for going into a new time zone.
A new time zone?
Yeah.
What? Oh, for
my
the
theocracy
thing.
I should just.
Yeah, you can't do that. You should. That will help you remember. You will forget.
I will forget.
You will forget.
All right.
You will forget.
I really love Scythe. Michael was less fond of it, but
I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it.
Jelfia much prefers Tapestry over Scythe. That's fair. I think I just played Scythe so much.
Do you hear how many O's were on that?
There was at least
much.
30, 40 O's. Dr.
So much. Let him play with the 2 you're not supposed to play with. Oh, is there something that Oh, Tyven's wife would play Burgundy every time.
I do love Burgundy.
Is there something in Scythe that is the OP civilizations in Scythe? And then she stopped.
I've seen them all win. I do think red is fairly strong, but I mean, they're OP combos of tech cards. Okay.
Oh, there's a rule in the directions that you don't mix. I bet that's what Steph plays. I don't know because it was 2019 when I played, and I haven't played it since.
I haven't played it since.
So,
and I played it all the time when it came out, and then the first expansion when it came out. But then once they started coming out with more expansions after the first expansion, that's when I lost interest. I really hated the Cloud expansion, where they added the blips.
Cloud City.
No, they added blips, and I didn't like that mechanic at all.
I've just got suboptimal actions here, so I'm going to do that. A mushroom and a Baymax to go up on this track. I get one of these.
One of these?
I could spend a resource to explore. Why would I not? Because it usually has something on it. One of these.
I didn't play the campaign to Foob. I should.
And then spending a resource of some type. How about a Baymax? Because I've only got 2 Baymax left to spend. Let's be honest, y'all.
Yeah.
Hell.
Okay.
Is this 5 points and a mushroom?
Mushroom.
1, 2, 3, 4. That looks like 5 points to me. What do you say? I can't see this for well. I think it is.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
5.
5. Yeah.
Is that 5?
Yeah.
I don't think you can get better than 5 on this map.
Right now, no.
Right now, no. So, yeah, I think that is a mushroom resource and 5 victory points.
Yep.
I'll take that all day long.
Yep. What is that?
What is that?
There's no way that's going on my board. Are you kidding me right now?
Okay, yes, I'm kidding you right now. I'm totally kidding you right now.
Oh, my God.
Ermagerd.
Whatever.
I think I should be looking for...
Archipelago is so challenging. Ah.
Ah.
All right, it's me.
Yeah, I did my... What was that? What did I do? I did this.
Yellow. Resource.
I'll
just do this. All right, give me this huge building, Michael.
Give you this huge building.
Yeah, I'm going to clear this.
Is it huge? Is it really huge?
It's really, really big. Yeah.
What is it? Is it in here?
I don't know. Yeah, it's base game.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's a.
I'm really
it's
bad
a
at
4x4.
I'm bad at finding the tiles. It's not a 4x4. It is a L shape.
Yeah, it's a 4x4. I can only put it like.
That's a waste.
It is a.
I mean, without this building, you could have put it there.
Well,
and cleared that island.
The line,
I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a great building for me. That's for sure.
Yeah, but it's better than me getting it. Am I right?
The question is, do I not want to place it at all? That's a question. Do I think I want to go further up the yellow track? I don't think so. It's like not great. Do I even care? Yeah, well, I'm going to take 2 of these. So I'll take this and this.
This?
Down here. And, yep.
You took 2 things? How did you get the 2 texts? Oh, nice. The rubber. Wow, look at that.
I get 4 points for my troubles. Because that's what I do.
That's what you do?
Yep,
Yeah, because you went into a new era.
Yep.
See, I don't get the point of dictatorship. Why in the world would it even matter that you stop you from going up that track for 1 turn? What, so I can like just barely jump ahead of you to get a building or something maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I'm not sure I get the point. My board is really hard to manage anyway, so...
No, I'm just saying that dictator card that I didn't play, that could have played, I just don't get the point of it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to... Alien biology, I'm going to...
Good luck.
Roll 4.
And advance.
If I'm already advanced,
if you roll science 4 times, you'll get 20
points. I would not mind that. How about science?
Science, 5 points. On his way. Dang
1 of 4.
Did they reprint that in the rules? Oh.
Military. And I don't get anything for these. Gears. I don't want gears. That's the only thing I don't want. I would love anything else. I really wouldn't. I really don't.
Now he's going to roll gears, Delphia. You watch.
Military.
Swords,
I'll take that, actually.
I don't roll like that.
I will take that all day long, actually. Because that's right next. What is that?
Nuclear bomb.
Not nuclear. Nuclear. Come on, Steph.
I don't know. I'm not good at this game.
Nuclear war does what? Let's look at the awesome
You get
reference
points
card.
for your exploration.
No, that's easy.
And you play a tapestry card.
On top of your tapestry card. Woohoo!
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. I blame his gambler card.
Giving him the edge. Absolutely.
Yep, it is. What is the next one? I get one line building and I can discard 3 for 10.
Yeah.
And then the next one I get a new civilization.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have that many, but
maybe you will.
Oh, hey, wait a second. Wait a
minute.
10 points for the end of the track.
You did make it there.
I did make it there.
I usually get there faster than this.
You always do.
I'm not focused this time.
You are not this time.
It's harder. Okay, so is it me? I'm gonna spend.
Unless you did something, I don't think you did.
You
haven't done anything since this.
I'm gonna spend 4 resources to go up the arts track.
4? Oh, because you want the bonus.
I do.
You want a light bulb and that. You're very clear after you've been disintegrated. You might say that every atom you have can be seen through.
Yeah.
For reals. Where?
I'm gonna upgrade my mushroom track.
Oh, this is a really good building for... No, maybe it's not a great building for me. Mushroom.
What's this? What's this? No, that's crap.
Darn near. Without placing this on my board, I might fill it.
I mean, yeah.
And I've only didn't cover one cactus.
Why not? And then I get to place a building.
Do it.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Where put it? Come on, Boo Boo Kitty.
I get any building. Oh, it's got to be this one because reasons.
What? Because reasons?
Yeah, because it's the last one on the gray track, and I can't go up this gray track.
That's gray.
All right, you.
I guess I am going to spend 2 military to go up the military track. Oh, wait a second. I get points if I go up more on this. I said moron. I could get one more of these buildings. That would give me 3 victory points and drop this dude down. I might as well do it. I don't see the downside, but I know that there is one. What happens when I get that new civilization? Also gain a rent. If there was anything on the 5th income, I would have gotten it. I'm guessing.
Sure.
But it may be a little late for that.
Oh.
I think it may be a little late. I was trying to get these last buildings down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can afford to do it. If I'm going to do 2 of that, 2 military, it lets me put down a card. It's 7 if I can scooch up. So that's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. But I'm not going to be able to discard the 2 for 5. I get 1 more building on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need a thing. I can discard 2 for 5. I can still do that.
Yeah.
I can still do that. And I get a resource for this. So yeah, I think I can afford it. 1 and 2 advances. I get 2 and an explorer.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, I could upgrade a tech. Nope. Tech upgrade does not help me any.
Really?
I don't have any more of these buildings, and I could go up that track.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
I could go up that track. I mean, that is basically 2 resources for me. That is basically 2 resources for me if I explore this.
Sure.
I have one place will give it 3. And I'm not getting better than 3 on this board layout.
Not for where you're standing, no.
Well, yeah, not from where I'm standing. Because I have to be around all that mess.
Yeah, it has to be adjacent to where you are.
Yeah.
So I can't even explore further.
You can't. Not until you conquest, but I mean, well, you're a couple away.
Yeah. I might lose out on my collector's bonus, so we'll see.
Oh, but yeah, I got to do it. All right, boost me. I get this. I put it here.
What is this?
This thing that is maybe taller than the skyscraper.
Looks like a boot.
It's this huge thing. Because I go up on the War College. Come on, push up. There we go. I mean, it'd be a shame to spend this and not use it. Otherwise, I could have put it right there and literally filled the board.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have been better, but we'll figure it out. I get 6 points and another card down. So
that's 7 points.
Oh, it is 7 points. You were correct. 78. How many landmarks do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. You dang it. I can get 2 resources for this, or I can get 10 victory points for this.
Another one of those. Jeez.
Yes, I have another one.
That's why I haven't taken you over. I'm like, I bet he's just got traps for days in his hands that it's not worth trying to go.
Oh, I have one more thing I could try. Oh, I can't get a resource then. 1 and 2.
Wow. Crazy. It's a trap.
It's a trap. I have this in order starting with you. Each player may pay a mushroom to gain, I think it's the brown building?
I have a mushroom.
Yeah, that's the problem. But if an opponent does this, I can gain my current spot on the arts track, which would let me get 1 more brown building. Here's the question, does she do it?
That's a question, all right.
I'm going to spend, it's either 10 points or get the 7 points and just do this. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to get a resource anyway for that, for placing here. Are you going to take it?
Hey, thanks for following Seat and Mortex. Thanks for following.
Seat.
A mushroom for a hut.
A mushroom for a brown hut.
Yeah, I guess. Can you actually help me out with one thing?
With one thing.
What is that building right there?
What is
at
what?
the end of the arts track? What size is that? If you could help me out with that.
It is this size. It's large.
Oh, oh. That's like
a
3 by 3 with a 1. I'm like,
oh, you can put it perfect. No, you cannot put it there.
Can't.
You could put it here, right on the edge.
Oh, well, that was my main question.
There's that.
That thing is huge.
It is huge.
Right. So.
Right.
Okay. Sure. Like that.
All right. I need to get my resource for placing this here. And what did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
All right. So I gain my benefit of the position on the arts track. So for 1 resource, I get any 1 building. It is going to be this brown building right here. Because brown building. I could spend that instead. I like that. Instead of spending my military, I spend my mushroom that I just got.
Okay.
Here's the question. Do I go forward twice on this? Or do I get that real quick just to fill out this 1 more row? I don't think I can surround this thing. I know I can't surround that thing.
Hey,
I basically
Slivers.
have 4 more stars left. Hi.
Hi.
He had the right idea. He wore the brown pants. Now, I gave up 10 points for this, so I'm hoping it pays off.
Is it my turn?
I mean, I do get the 10 and the 7 without having to stress. So, yeah.
Okay. I have to spend 3 resources.
Oh, but I give up this 5. That sucks.
Can you move me up the arts track?
Instead of doing this, I'm actually going to back that out. Oh, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to have the resources. Dang it. Were you going to do arts track something?
I have to figure out what I'm moving. I will advance on the explore track.
Explore track.
Yeah. Please.
What is the explore track?
Blue.
This one, sorry.
I get this house and I get 5 points. And I'm going to put it somewhere. Doesn't really matter.
Anyone know what company or game ET3 would stand for? I do not know. What is ET3?
2 tiles, kill them.
You're killing 2 tiles?
For 5 points.
For 5 points. That seems good. I thought you gave yourself the 5. Maybe not. Oh, you gave yourself the 5 for the buildings. Or whatever it was.
Yep, done.
Yeah. I was confused. I'm spending 2 on the military track to go up on that and get a set of lines worth.
It's a lot.
That's 6, 12, 13. That's my number.
Wow.
81.91. And then 3 cards is worth 10. Hey, that's 3 cards. Discard.
Wow.
91 is 2.
Lapping me.
01. Not yet. Not until I retire.
2 of the same will move me up the arts track for that huge orange building thing.
And you get any building and you score for all your buildings.
Yeah. I get a resource, which will be that.
Obviously.
I get a building. This is wasted, so let's just do that. This. And I score 5, 10, 14. 14. And 4 more.
That's it.
Virtual reality. I can't even read it.
Hollow Center.
Hollow Center.
Yeah.
That's what this beautiful orange building is.
The next spot is Infinite Spectrum Photography. So it's almost like you and Infinite Dreams combined.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, ET3 could be the logistics. Yeah, that is true.
I don't think I like the collectors much.
The what? Oh, you don't? Wow.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. Well, I mean, the Gamblers has helped me with basically 30 points. Everything else has been nothing.
So
it's just 30 points.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, but if I go back 30, I'm still... The 30... with 0 abilities...
It's double what I'll be getting, so...
That's not my point. I'm saying right now, if I went back 30 points, it puts me about here, and I had no abilities. So, all it's given me is 30 points. It hasn't given me an extra resource. It hasn't given me an extra this or an extra that. It's given me exactly 30 points. Now, it could have given me more.
Defoob, the only thing I have to say about your criticism is, like, I feel that, but... I did put things on the card to get a resource, which allowed me to extend my turns to get other things. But, yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's your turn anyway.
I went up on Dance and took the Mime to get 13 extra points. Because we'll get to activate this one more another. I'm fairly sure I get Masterpiece on the 5th, do I not? If not, there's no reason to get Masterpieces at this late. No? Yes? No?
I mean, you'll get the Masterpiece.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I've rarely gotten this. Yeah.
What do I want to do?
Alternatively, I could get this and gamble for it, but I think 13 guaranteed is better.
All right, I don't think I have much choice. I'm spending these 2 to go up the arts track.
That pushes you up any track, and then you can spend the resource you don't have to.
I don't have.
Well, you could have a resource if you worked your push right, like this.
I can't explore. So.
You can't explore. Well, why?
Because I have nowhere to explore to.
Anywhere. Explore anywhere. Airplanes.
Oh, well,
explore anywhere. We'll get you it.
Then we're talking something else.
Glad to help.
I wish I had better.
You Freight and Tigers 3. Nice.
That's 6 points. I'll get 3.
Oh, yeah. Defu didn't like the collector. He said you lose on the VP from your buildings you aren't putting on your city. But she's almost maxed on her city. I mean, she's not... This didn't hurt her any because she doesn't have anywhere she can explore anyway. This you might have placed. I should have placed the little one because this thing is just stupid. It's huge.
It's taking up the same amount of space.
You should have put a big one. Yeah, maybe. Compared to other boards where you get so much more stuff.
All right, I will advance on the explore track.
Yeah, but Dan is right. That city board has so many already covered spaces.
All right, I'm advancing on the explore track.
Explore track. That was my suggestion.
Which I get this or this.
Oh, you're also going to get those points for those explorers that you just drew. So that's the best move you could do.
Not necessarily.
What?
I mean, getting a house down with my house points there is...
That is good.
But I think if I could put it anywhere, I think that makes the most sense. So...
You got to get to Maz.
I guess I'll take what to do. That doesn't work. That doesn't
Get your ass to Maz.
Just put it right over here.
It's going to be worth a whopping 3 points.
Yeah, it's about the best I could do.
Yeah, with the tiles as they are, there's nothing surrounded more than 3. So yeah. Oh, and you get you get that. You get that.
And then I can spend the resource to get the red buildings and brown buildings.
Red buildings and brown buildings.
Or an upgrade. Oh, an upgrade is good. Yeah, an upgrade would be good. Alright, so I will take the ceramics.
Alright, I'm incoming, so that's the end of my game.
I'm following you.
I'm spending this to get another thing that's going to... I don't see anything better than the 13 points. Is it still 13? It is still 13 because I never did go after this. I could have just gotten that, which would have been an extra 3 points. It wouldn't have been enough. So yeah, 13. Did you do me?
Yes.
Okay. Flip it because it's a once per game ability. Not that it matters because this is it. You don't do another Tapestry card. You do upgrade this, but I can't. I don't have another one.
You don't have a building.
And all I have left is victory points. So 3 points for Tex. You did the 3? Mm-hmm. 10, 20, 30, 41 for number stuff.
58.
10, 20, 30, 41, yeah. And the 8 and 8, 16 bonus here. 58, 68, 74. And 3 times my lines, it's 13, right? So 39. Go back one, it's 40, is 73, 113.
Jeez. Now that's lapping. I will definitely not catch up to that.
That seems like a good landing.
Yeah. All right, me. Pulling my hair up.
Don't do that. I don't think it matters getting an extra tile and an extra card because I'm not going to spend them.
No. All right, me. Points, I get 9 and 9. So
I should have
18.
done this. Now that I look at it. I mean, that's just reflecting.
Okay.
You. 18.
18.
18 for advancing it. 52, 62.
That's that.
Oh. Then you upgrade attack that you did not upgrade before.
So that's 11.
That is 11. 63, 73.
Not good enough. 12 for the yellow track.
73, 75, 85.
6, 12, 19, 29, 34 for the brown track.
34, 36, 46, 51 for your numbers.
All right.
Or if you haven't done any of this.
Not.
51, 86, 136, which is 236 really. All right, your tiles, a bunch. 9. 33 is 42.
And then lines.
Lines.
Not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, you also got 13. 45, 55. And
2 more of those.
Oh, and yeah, you have 3 sets of 13. So 58, 68, 71, 81.
And I think that's it.
No, your collector, which should
15.
have technically scored 15, 81, 91, 96. You thought you weren't going to catch up. You were only...
I didn't catch up.
You were only 17 points behind me on a 300-point game. That's less than 5%.
You got what?
Or around 5%.
313?
Yeah. And you got 296.
296.
Being 17 points off in a 300-point game? Come on. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so this card got me 9 points. Or I could have got 6 points. Yeah, all right.
The Foob says we were 20 points off. Did she have more or did you have more?
Caitlin won.
That's... Oh, Defoob isn't saying he and you were 20 points off.
Oh.
Or was he saying... I don't know. Yeah, you got 94.5% of my... 94.6% of my score. 95, you were 5% off.
I didn't think it was a runaway leader problem.
No.
So
I'm just saying...
I knew I was going to lose. I could feel that I would lose.
Oh, you and Colorfly were 20 points off. So we are also a similar 20 points off. I don't think it's a weakness of the collector. I think you did it as well as you needed to do it with what you were doing.
I did the landmark too soon. I should have waited till I couldn't play some of the big ones.
We're not throwing shade on Defoob.
Oh, there's a lot of shade being happening right now.
Yeah. No, I don't. I think you did fine. The gamblers, I did nothing with other than get 30 points. I was handed this, and it's hey, here's 30 points.
It's just because those are the cards you got.
Yes, it could have been different.
It could have been nothing.
It could have been absolutely nothing.
And that would be me.
And you know what? that would have put me my 17 points ahead to 13 points behind.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean...
So, you can't say the gamblers didn't do anything for you because 30 points is a lot. A lot.
30's not a lot.
30?
I'm saying, no. You're trying to make the argument that my gamblers is that the 30 points is a lot. I'm saying your 17-point loss is not a lot because my 30 points, if it had been negated, you would have been just as much ahead. Mm-hmm. And you wouldn't have been saying, oh, you lost so bad.
I would never say you lost so bad.
But you're thinking you lost so bad. And you didn't. You did really well.
Yeah.
And I did really well.
I still love the game. I want to play it again, like right now.
It's that good. Tapestry is that crunchy, thinky good. It really is.
Defoob thinks I do think the collector is a weaker card. I do too.
Well, then what's going to happen is, you know what Stegmeyer Games does. They're gonna buff that or nerf some of the other ones because that's what they do with their corrections.
After everybody complains.
When everyone complains that something is underpowered, they buff it, right? That's what they do.
So it's funny, Defoob, did I have your exact setup and everything? Like, you had collectors and Archipelago? I thought you just had Archipelago. I didn't realize you had the collectors as well. I kind of like what the collectors are doing. I just wish it gave more points.
That's fair.
Throwing 6 things up here is a lot. Like a tech card that I could have had gaining points from this. This that could have been scoring lines right there, whatever. This little house.
I wonder if it should have been 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28. But still, even then, it might not be enough. Because that would have given you, what, 6 more points?
Right.
Is that enough?
I don't know. I don't know where there's the... Obviously, throwing a Tapestry card there was fine. Though, it meant I had to play Coal Baron, so maybe I shouldn't have done it so soon.
There is also, maybe...
Because this was a great card.
Maybe they switched collectors so that... Alright, so a lot of the other abilities, right? You get your cubes, and you're like, whenever you get a landmark, put this cube on. But here's the problem with that. Everyone is going to get all of them at that point. Because you're never not going to get a tech. You're never not going to get a hex. So that might make it too easy.
I suppose there are games that you won't get a tech. I mean, you could play a game without getting a tech. I don't think it's a wise idea. Because you get free tech upgrades each turn. So.
Well, here's the thing. I have avoided tech. Not intentionally, but just because that's just how it's rolled, and maybe because I've done that science roll and skipped that first tech card every stinking time.
I don't know why. You should always take the tech first and then roll. Because not getting a Tapestry card
is not a big deal. Well, it was for you.
No, I got decent things. I did not like the Coal Baron. That was a big mistake. So maybe I threw that up there too fast. But
yeah, who knows? I'm surprised you didn't do any military whatsoever.
I was going to go into the center, but did you have a trap card?
I believe at one point I think I did, and I think I threw it out.
One of your 3 cards over there, whatever.
My top card is trap. So, but I had at one point I had no more.
You always had a handful of.
Oh, that's
cards.
right. I would have just had to drop you. That's right.
And then
that's
you
right.
would
I don't have to have
gain
one.
That.
No, I need 2 of them.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no point. There was no point in me trying because I assumed you had a trap card.
Did you have a trap card?
I threw it there.
You threw it there.
That's the only time I had a trap card.
But I was afraid you were going to trap me, so I just colonized away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I couldn't trust. I couldn't trust that I would. So I wanted to be able to score it, so I just went backward. Right. And now, in retrospect, having that, the one
it's
that
hard.
I did, that I put 2 down on, I'm like, I now don't have it to explore.
Dudes, yes.
And I'm like going up on the military track and say, I'm losing
these. I can't do that.
I lost conquest opportunities right and left.
I'm like, yeah, the card seems okay. It would have been better for me, for example, because I was not doing that at all.
But I got to the middle of the military track and had nothing I could do with it.
I know, that was just a waste.
So I went up on, and I was too far back on science and middle on exploration. So I did exploration because that was the next logical thing for me to do. In retrospect, I might have should have gone arts. But I did get my board nearly filled. I mean, it's a pretty city.
It was okay. It just seemed weak, yeah.
Here's the question, though, Steph.
Archipelago was hard.
But here's the thing, though. Whether it was hard or not, whether Collectors was underpowered or not, here's the main thing with Tapestry. Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. I really like this
I think
game.
That's the bottom line with this game is that Tapestry is stinking fun.
And there's no way that I'll ever play all of the nations at the rate that we play
combos,
this game.
No. So, there's no way. Even if we played it every day. We got Gamblers and Archipelago. We've got Aliens and Canyon. We've got River Folk and whatever others. I mean, and mountains or whatever. It's going to be different every single time, and they're going to keep coming out with more. There's probably print and play maps out there that people are homebrewing.
Probably.
Why not? I mean,
yeah, probably.
These tons of good ideas.
I played it the other day with Dan on BGA. The game's like an hour. It's so speedy
it's speedy because everything is online. You don't have to scoot anything.
Does it so fast.
You don't do the victory points.
Yeah, I mean it's just all great.
Clickety 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 done.
If you haven't played it, it's a great opportunity to try it there. I love what the expansion is doing. The arts track. I did it again this game and it worked out really well.
You love that arts track.
Well, I like getting the extra scoring things for these tracks. Like, it got me the scoring for my extra explore tiles.
And that's what I was thinking. In retrospect, maybe I should have gone for the inspiration in order to make my lines better.
Yeah.
Though it wouldn't have... Here's the catch. It doesn't make your lines better. I wish I had the overhead to show you. It raises the 10 to a 15... But it doesn't give you any additional line score. It gives you tile score.
Right. That's why
which is good for you. It doesn't help me any.
I mean, you had several tiles, but yeah.
So then I'm thinking, maybe I go military, but it doesn't give you more colonization points. It just gives you gray building points, which is what, 5 at max? It's fine. Now this would have given the tech one, which I wasn't even up on. It's the only one I didn't complete. It has credit cards, which has another of this.
Yeah.
But that's only 8. I mean, it gives some points.
I mean, but imagine if you had it
15 points each
in round 2 or whatever.
Maybe 15 or less.
3, or if you could score the 8 points twice, I mean, you're talking 16 points then.
If you can get it that early. But yeah, it wasn't worth me doing
That's why I said, that's why you're putting it on the gray one. I'm like, yeah, because I know I'm going to have tons of tiles. And then immediately I got rid of those gray
giving 15
buildings.
for 3 income instead of 10 for 3 income is quite a bit. If you get it early.
If you get it early and
I didn't get it early.
Right. That's fine.
I've gone all the way on the science track. I've gone all the way on the military track. I think I've gone all the way on the exploration track. I've not gone all the way on the tech, and I'm not even touched the art track. This is
probably the first game of Tapestry where I didn't get to the end of any track.
It is, because you didn't get... almost got to the end of...
I always get to the end of the tracks.
You always do.
Not this time.
Okay, this is the best move ever. Okay, and Steph hated me for it. We were playing with James and Susan on Thursday. And I know Steph always likes to get to the end of tracks.
That's true.
I got a Tapestry card that I played early on that said, place one of your cubes on the first of the bonus scoring objectives. And I'm like, I'm already going Conquest. So Conquest and Toppling 2. I'm probably going to get anyway. What's left? finish a advancement track, and Steph's like, no.
I was the renegade, so it was kind of easy for me to get to the top of a track.
Oh, yeah.
They had their own track that I could do, so I liked playing the renegades, actually. I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah.
But
it was, you were not happy with me.
It was 5 points.
It was 5 points.
I still crushed you.
She crushed all our faces.
I did. That was a crushing. Poor James.
He likes it okay.
He likes it okay. The more I'm playing it these days, the more I really like it.
The more I like it.
I mean, I've played it 3 times in 1 week, and I'm just like, yeah, let's keep playing this
Too
game.
bad I can't put this in my top 10 of the month.
Could mention new expansions.
We could.
So, yeah.
But it's not the same. It's not a new game.
No.
I don't think it adds as much as a new game. It's certainly a worthwhile expansion to get.
Yeah.
As is Plans and Ploys. Why not both, right? So, hopefully this gave you a little bit of incentive to check out Tapestry if you haven't already seen it. And go check it out on BGA.
Apparently releasing February 4th. Thanks for checking that out.
A February 4th release for Arts and Architecture.
Yeah.
So, definitely want to check that out whenever
it
releases. I also like it. So, if you don't have Tapestry, get it. If you have Tapestry and you don't have the expansions, worth getting. Mm-hmm. So, definitely check them out.
Really like this.
Yep.
Oh.
All right. So, what's bigger?
It's the coal baron. That was the
bigger.
biggest problem. That was my biggest problem.
Your biggest problem was the coal baron?
Yeah. It's not great. It said gain one of these and explore with it. It doesn't help me It doesn't help me during the income phase right then and there. Mm-hmm. Like so many other things might.
It happens.
Nah. That's not a good card.
You know what? I could have filled up my board with this the last thing. I've never filled the board. Ta-da! I would have filled it.
So yeah, it's like a 2x4.
And I really didn't need this work college, but who knows at the time? You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. All right, check it out. We'll be right back.
We will be right back.